Oh, thank God I kept the loop off. Thank God. Right, big up everybody. Big up everybody. Apologies for the lateness. Plus, you guys are probably used to it and everything. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hopefully, we're here for a much better game of football than the last time we watched Chelsea play, or like the last 6 to 10 times, 30, 35, God knows how long. But yeah, big up. We're looking forward to another night of Champions League football. Very tense now. We're into the second leg. This is going to be a very interesting game for Bayern. Their season basically rests off this one match. Lazio, I'm not really too sure how their season's been going. Are they still around 6th, 7th?
Bro, we're
7th?
like 9th. We're
Oh,
terrible.
9. Fucking hell. Worse than I thought. Shit. Also, yeah, big up to Steve. Big up, my guy. Hope everything's good.
Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I just can't believe. Honestly, that Bayern lineup, I'm not surprised because, well, Tuchel's just been doing this kind of thing. So I feel generally good about the game.
I can tell which side you're on for this one. It's not even a little 50-50 and everything. Just straight Lazio. Straight Lazio.
No, I'm too pissed at Tuchel, bro. I'm sorry. I'm way too fucking pissed off. But look, yeah, you're playing Eric Dyer.
Immediately. All right.
Playing
Cool.
Eric Dyer in an elimination game is just wild for me. And that Kim Min Jae, like, I guess, he's like just coming back from an injury, you could say, but I don't think Leroy Sané deserved to start either. Matisse Tell was actually very good against Freiburg. On Friday.
I've seen that's like the one thing most Bayern fans are annoyed about. Tell's not starting for this game.
Yeah, and it speaks to how good the kid is. I know you guys were linked with them too, for a little bit. So no, he's a very good young player, Matisse Tell. So for me,
I think Kimmich at right back as well.
Kimmich at right back actually makes sense because Sacha Boey is injured. But Goretzka in midfield next to Pavlovic, yeah, that's not that for me is gettable, 100% gettable. What's up, Alex?
Big up, Alex.
Oh, I watched the stream yesterday, Alex, about the what's it called when you're asking about Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Have you looked? Yeah.
I was I was taught a lesson yesterday. After I left, I see a DM. Somebody DM me and give me a good
breakdown.
No, not oh boy, like economics lessons from somebody I mentioned recently. Lewis said that I meant somebody DM me that cannot be.
Yeah.
So basically, that person, well, he actually told me a couple of things about him. So I actually verified who he is and stuff. So I'm not going to bring his name, bring who's he's talking. You know who I'm talking to. So let's not mention the person is, but just about the conversation. Well, the reason why I got the lesson, like I was like, whoa, what did I walk myself into? You know, basically it was the guy, the person was told me. So here's the situation. What you've been saying about the whole investment and blah, 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 how much the club investment, that's how we're looking, like we're looking at the billions, you know, billionaires and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not accurate. Well, it's not accurate because we don't have an individual owner versus consortium.
Yeah,
a consortium.
So this is the breakdown of the whole thing. Do you know that custodians? Do you know how many owners of Chelsea actually is?
How many owners we have?
Yeah, there's over 100. Like there's hundreds of them. There's hundreds of them.
Hundreds of people, and they each individually have their own little bits of stock.
So you see what I'm saying?
So it's not even in the 10.
That's not even in the 10. That's the whole freaking point.
Yeah.
And the way I got maybe I will go through those DMs and they will break down, so it will not be known who it is and stuff like that. But
Big up, Daniel.
the big so there is he's like, I don't know, should we be concerned or not? But the person was like, it's concerning him, so I will concern myself too. Basically what he's saying is like, for example, not everybody on the same level, obviously, of those people that in that thing. So for example, did you know that Todd Bowley gets paid like
Gets paid what?
Like the salary?
Yeah.
Do you know what his salary is?
I don't know what his salary is.
I can tell you because there's a link to it. He's the highest paid person. He makes $20 million a year.
From Chelsea.
From Chelsea. And he's the minority. He's he's the minimum one that put the money. He put 400K. Oh, I can send you a link, Lewis. You don't have to.
Yeah, please. Please do.
I will send you the
million.
About
that's interesting. How does that hey, Todd Bowley, that's a great investment, by the way. If he's
he gets 20 million a year.
He's a minority owner, but gets.
Here's what people don't understand. He invested 400 million. He invested 400 million, right?
Yes.
So based on his wages, if he gets
that's the key.
Years, he makes 200 million, and he can still sell it and make 700 million off his profit.
Oh, dude, I got that lessons. I
don't really care. This is why I don't care about how much you make, because they are spending money. So I don't really. We'll see if they're going to use it just for money over.
But that's the whole freaking thing, Daniel. You're right.
Hey,
you're right.
Conte got a red card.
But at the end of the day, they do have to represent a yearly thing. That's the biggest thing that I was wrong. They have to take the salaries on a yearly basis, so they do take out money now. Copy link address, send to Lewis.
Bless, because I want to look through this for myself.
Yeah. Clear Lake invests for other millions.
So they are bankers. They're literally just bankers. They don't produce nothing.
This isn't an investment that they're expecting nominal gains on year end.
This part of their portfolio.
Yeah, it's part of their portfolio. They're probably gonna. I don't know. Just depend on what the Chelsea's value is year on year. That's what's gonna be, that's what the owners or those who are investing in Clear Lake are gonna be happy about, right? As long as Chelsea maintains 5 billion valuation or goes up to 6 billion, they'll be okay in that sense. The problem is I don't think we can get to those kind of valuations if we fucking suck. But then again, I don't know.
But that's the whole thing. For example, Daniel. You see, the situation, for example, with Manchester United, they are also bankers and stuff like that. Yeah. They do the dividends. The majority of people that invested, like Bowley, the other guy, Egbali, they can't. But the people, all the rest of them, the Clear Lake, they do.
They take dividends?
Yes.
When did 2002 Undertaker join the chat?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Big up, Matt.
Why?
Big up, man.
Is there somebody that got tattoo on the ass or something?
No. He's saying the bandana, it's Undertaker 2002. Because he had a similar thing.
Okay, so bandanas are Undertakers. Okay.
No, it's just
Undertaker's a wrestler. He's WWE.
Okay. I don't even know what the fuck is Undertaker.
Undertaker
anyway.
Matt, get it up. Get it up, Lewis. Put it on the screen.
Get it up, Lewis. Hey, yo. Matt.
Big up, Lewis. Big up, everyone.
Big up, my guy. All right, so Todd Bowley's being paid. So he's being paid that summary to run Chelsea on behalf of Clear Lake. So that's where his involvement is. So it's more than just a face thing. So what the fuck? Okay. Continue reading. I'll get that one up first before anything.
So basically, he gets paid 20.
Even though I agreed with Scott, I'm pretty sure Bali and Feliciano own way more of the club. He's still responsible.
Yeah, the majority share.
Yeah.
He's still responsible. They're all responsible. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he's the
They all
one that gets
stay.
paid for it. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? He gets paid the highest out of them all.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably part of the deal as well, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because they own a bigger portion, because they put in a bigger portion. Like that's all that is like billionaire deal. Like, okay, you only invest 400 and you run it and you pay, and we'll pay you 20 million a year. That's gonna come out to 200 million over time. Plus inflation is probably a little bit more. So yeah.
Yo, Daniel, do you know how cringy that sounds now?
Big up, Blush.
Yo.
Is there a certain topic today or something like that?
No,
We talk about what we talked about yesterday. So basically, it's because of the single owner versus consortium. That's the thing.
Yeah.
The single owner is he doesn't have to investments to everything. He's 51%. He also has investors in it, but they are dependent from one person versus. Look, you can just Google how many Clear Lake City has investors in it. There's hundreds of them. That means that the hundreds of them
single investor
actually
for Clear Lake has a say for Chelsea. Every single one of them.
Well, they don't have a say, but they can request the dividends
They want money
at any point.
I thought the dividends thing was
Yeah, but then Clear Lake just has to. It's like when you give your job 401k, right, and they split it up in how they want to invest it for everything else. When when it comes down to it, I'm looking at my returns. I'm not saying you have to sell this Chelsea stock or you have to buy more of it.
That's not what I'm saying.
I just want my money. So
yes, that's what I'm saying.
So they wouldn't take the money out of necessarily, right? If Chelsea doesn't have it, they wouldn't take the money out of Chelsea. They might take it out of some other investments they have to pay those dividends because they're hoping that long term, Chelsea's going to make them a lot more money to make up for that.
Yeah, that's the situation that I said. The club value still has something to do with it, but the club value also has to do something with your how you play. As much as you don't want it, you have to be playing. You have to be some kind of relatively to be successful for your value to be thing. For example, that's what I understood. If you invest $100, for example, and the guy's like, I'll give you it's a simple mathematics. By the way, when people say this is simple mathematics, I just feel like more dumb because even after he's saying it's a simple mathematics, it's even harder for me to understand. And I was like, am I that dyslexic? Or am I like, is that real mathematics that I don't know?
Dyslexic lives matters.
So for me, what explanation is, for example, one person can invest 100, another person can invest 20. And for example, one of them gets $5 return, another one gets $20 return on that 100 in investment. It doesn't mean that they're pulling out, but the company do sometimes go under when the things that they invest and all of a sudden that thing that they invested in does not produce good comeback. People take money out of it, Daniel. Do you see what I'm saying?
It's like a stock. It's like investing in stocks, right?
So after a while, for not.
But their portfolio, I think your portfolio is worth like 150 billion. I don't think they would. That would be a problem for us.
Jester said, Alex, it's because your headband is too tight.
Big up, Jester. It's good to see you.
Big up, Jester. Good to see you, man. I haven't heard from you. Come on the stream sometimes. Come on, man.
Roll through.
It's been a while.
You're always welcome on, man. Always welcome. Hope everything's good.
Wasn't there a stipulation for when they can take money out the club, like after a certain amount of years or something?
After 1 billion spent or 10 years?
10 years. 10 years.
Yeah.
No.
It's either or.
Either 1 billion or first year. Or for 10 years.
So they're going to get closer to spending 1 billion than they will to 10 years. So that makes sense.
Well,
yeah, we've already got to about 800, 900 million.
800, 700, something like that.
This Tuchel guy, by the way,
Roman made so many good decisions for this club. So many good, but fuck me.
I'm not saying that it's gloom and doom. But there's the reasons to be concerned if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying?
We should have just sold the club to Jim Radcliffe when we had the chance, mate. We should have just sold it to him.
You mean the Jim hang on, you mean the Jim Radcliffe who's trying to sign the Crystal Palace DOF?
By the way, what's his name?
Sign the Crystal Palace DOF.
And isn't Sir Dave Wells?
It's not even about that.
Like he's got a higher power at Manchester United as well.
No, it's not even about like signing the Palace director. I just don't rate him as an owner right now. Like he's done.
No, that's fair, but like I honestly I feel indifferent about him. Like he might do a good job. It's just it cracks me up that like I literally was watching Rance's stream and with Flawless and they're talking about it. And like they don't really care either because it's not about where you come from, it's about the good you do. And that's why the people crying about we're getting Brighton's thing. Cool, well, you want Radcliffe, he's getting the Crystal Palace DOF and he's getting a guy from Southampton who had previously worked at City, but is now at Southampton. Like the fuck are you crying about that we're getting guys from Brighton? These men are signing guys from relegated teams. So stop crying.
The thing is that we rotate the same people around. At the end of the day, everybody gets rotate the same people. For example, we got hired one coach. All of a sudden, we're losing the coach. He goes to the different. Same as with the staff. We taken the some of those staff members from different clubs before.
Exactly. And it's the same way with like if you look at City staff members, for example, you can count the ones that have come from big clubs on one hand.
Yeah.
The difference is most of the guys they got from the bigger clubs are the guys at the top. It's the guys underneath them that have come from your Leeds, Southampton, Brighton, etc.
Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah, the stuff about Brian's the least of my concerns, the new manager, but hearing that's boy. Everything else is just fucking my god.
Yeah.
You didn't hear the stuff Alex was saying about the investors and how like after they spent $1 billion they might be able to start taking money out of the club.
Nah.
Oh, is that so? So that you're basically saying that's why they did it.
Which Alex he's talking about?
Not necessarily, but it's a possibility now they could take money out.
Yeah, it's not 100%. There is a possibility. That's what it is, based on what we know about the contract.
Yeah,
it's the 10 years or the first $1 billion spent.
Right,
and we're on the verge of first $1 billion spent.
There is 3 Alex in this world. One is the Russian Alex. One is the mini one.
Oh, who do you think?
That's another one. So
let's use our brain.
What do you think we're talking about?
Let's use our fucking brain here. Fator.
But sir, we're talking about the one that works at your restaurant. What the fuck do you think? The guy's right here.
There's no bitch's name. There's no bitch's named Alex.
He's right here.
There's 3 Alex in this world. What are you?
Who's right here? Who's right here?
There's only 3 Alexes in the world, by the way.
There's 3 Alex in this call.
Only 3.
Lewis, you know it's Nina's birthday today.
One of them is Alexandro.
Yeah, shut up. I know.
One of them is Alex, the fullback.
That's 3 of them. You muppet. That's 3 of them.
Big up Alex who scored the banger against Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. That Alex. There you go.
That's 4 more than 3 then. Actually,
there's Alexandro. That's 5.
I'm not asking you to say that. Up your ass, pussy,
bitch.
Suck your mama's tits, man.
Then I was listening to my favorite podcaster.
Fucking hell.
Okay, I got a question for you guys. So
let's say who's your favorite podcast? Who's your favorite podcast?
Carlito.
Who?
I was listening.
By the way, I have to say, I watched that. I know.
Tante didn't get sent off, by the way, guys. Tante got sent off.
I watched that. I watched that clip from the football terrace.
That's the one. Somebody sent me. That's the one I watched.
That has to be the funniest
Cup final one.
Brother said,
no.
My man said there are 2 players in world football worth over 100 million, and one of them is Martin Ødegaard.
What?
By the way, he also said that's not the one that that's not the one that actually that's not the one that brought me to the funny bone conversation. He said He said, and I repeat, he was with Dan. By the way, with Dan, talking with Dan, it's kind of like you know how to talk to Dan, you know. By the way, Fatur was with Dan when Carlito was talking. That's the one.
I was in the background, yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, that's the one that I was talking about. So there was a, you know, when we went to after the final, Carling Cup final, like the first minute of the edit time.
Yeah.
Obvious, you can actually see if we would have proceeded the way we proceeded, we're waiting for us to score the goal, but it never happened because we went to low block. So there was a conversation there that the tactics were not that was the player's decision to play low block. And somebody said that I know what he said in the dressing room. That's not what he said. And the people and Don and everybody else in the thing said that, well, this is what Pochettino said in the press conference, that he decided it's time and wait for the penalties. And that's my assumption, because you can obviously see that the team does not play to win. We're being more conservative, right? Mm-hmm. Did anybody notice how deep we dropped in the first minute of added time? Like, you don't think it's the tactical decision?
It definitely is. Because why?
So when Perry called Pochettino yellow belly, Carlito went nuts and started.
Yeah.
And said the only reason why Chelsea fans don't like him is because he's ex-Tottenham fan. That's all the reason why Chelsea. By the way, he said it was never Arsenal rivalry with Chelsea. It was always Tottenham and Tottenham only. I was like, I beg the difference.
I mean, if you were a Chelsea fan from like 2017, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You didn't watch
Thank you.
Sometimes you got to put it in context. When guys are new and like to, they like to talk to you like they've been there for a long time. No, you're new. That's why you're like, our real rivalry is with Spurs, and we fucking hate Spurs, but we still beat Spurs' ass. When I was growing, we didn't lose to them ever. It doesn't matter how bad we are. If we're 10th place, we're still beating Spurs.
I don't know what you think. When the fuck have we been losing to Spurs? We lost last year at their ground, but when have we been losing to Spurs?
No, we didn't lose to their ground yet.
What are you talking about? I'm saying when I was growing up, we used to beat their ass. Like there wasn't.
I don't think we're ever really.
No, we don't do now. We don't do now. Last year was the first year where it was like, fuck, these guys may actually beat us.
I don't feel like exactly before 2017. City was what's the name? Tottenham was never relevant compared to Chelsea. Not even close.
It was a rival like Fulham is a rival.
Exactly.
Fulham will beat
I don't understand where he get it unless he became Chelsea fan around that time.
Yeah.
Because Tottenham was never considered. By the way, he always, and there's a couple of things like, Carlito, if you're listening, so I will not talk behind your back. You're welcome coming in and we can talk. But I think the couple of things that you mentioned, it's kind of like, for example, you like Chelsea fans likes to be mad. Chelsea is not everything in your life. You have to be happy. That's I am American, but it's such a freaking American thing to say. There's a difference between European followers of the football and Americans. There's a difference. I swear. There's a difference. I'm not saying which one is better. You can do whatever you want. But there's a difference. And the difference is you can support 2 or 3 things in this country. Yeah. You can support 2 or 3 sports in this country.
I do miss that, Heather.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what it is? It's that what I see with a lot of guys who are,
you can support more than one sport.
Just with an American
Formula One.
No.
Boxing and UFC.
That's cool. Not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is this, right?
Matt, he said NBA.
And the main problem is that when these guys are introduced to the game, they're not introduced to a team. They're introduced to players.
To the player.
So they'll tell you, I watch this team in France a lot. I watch this team here. I watch this team there. I watch this team there. And I'm thinking, wait, isn't your main team playing at the same time? How are you watching all these games at the same time and you're enjoying? If you're emotionally invested in your team's game, I can't have 4 or 5 screens unless those 4 or 5 screens matter to my team winning. Like it's the last game of the season. So it's like you're watching all these things. You don't have a real emotional attachment or alignment with one club.
Because in England it's brought up so you literally like it's a pub nation. Yeah, you people, you come to your local thing, you watch your football team play. Like it's been like this since the 1800s, early.
That's
why started.
Not the same,
Matt. That's not even this. That's not even that. That's not
the reason why.
Everybody who I know is if you tell them what team do you support, and they just say, oh yeah, I have this one team. They usually have that same feeling.
Prime example of Steve over here. Why are we beating around the bushes?
Guys who have 15 clubs, if one club loses, I'm just watch the other club and be happy.
Exactly. It's not like that in England. You lose.
I know that. That's what we're explaining. Why you arguing with me?
Why you bugging there, man? Just be quiet and enjoy the buzz moment between your nuts, man. Somebody's tattooing your ass. Prime example is Steve.
That's crazy. You gotta calm down, bro. What the fuck was that?
Prime example, it's Steve. I'm not saying that he's not invested in the thing, but when you watch so many games, when Chelsea plays, I can tell you that I can split the screens, I can do whatever I want, but I'm not. When Chelsea's playing, I cannot have multiple screens. The only one I watch is Chelsea. Then I can watch replays or in the background buzzing. But investment, I watch it like I'm talking to you, like this. I cannot even watch the game with you two if somebody a millisecond ahead of me.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. So when somebody comes in and saying that, oh, you need to get a better life, you're not that, your team is not like, dude, don't be lecturing me. You're nobody.
I
like Carlito, but he can be very condescending.
Life is good, but I can still be mad about my club. Like this club has been part of my life since I was 8 years old. Like I'm 30. I'm sorry that I have an emotional attachment to my fucking club.
Exactly.
What did Carlito say?
22 years, buddy. Some of you niggas haven't lived 22 fucking years yet.
Carlito said what? What happened?
Just look at any of his tweets, man.
Yeah, I think
it's about how some Chelsea fans need to find other hobbies and just stop letting Chelsea overtake them and all that stuff, which is very easy to say.
Yeah,
to some Chelsea fans, it's literally their life. It's literally their weekend.
If that was the case, if every fan felt that way, right, people wouldn't go to the stadium.
Yeah, stadium would be empty, basically.
I really wish I could detach like that and not
people
feel
won't go to the stadium. The game wouldn't matter.
Like that. Never.
Yeah,
the only thing that even remotely close.
I think that's okay for some people to do it, but to say we need people to be crazy. We need for a church to go to every single fucking game.
Exactly. That's why I respect Fatul more than anybody.
That shit matters. Like I feel differently. I don't argue with Lewis about this, but I feel differently about you guys who go to the games every single day. Like I wake up at 4 a.m. only to watch Chelsea. I'm not waking up to watch PSG and all these other clubs. But I still put it like you wake up, you spend 4 hours to go on a drive, and we lose. You're outside in the cold. You have to come back home. All this shit. We lose. My day's still going on. Sorry. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I give you guys a bit of respect to that. It doesn't make you a better fan, but I give you respect for it.
In 2009, I drove 18 hours with pregnant wife to Arlington, Texas to watch Chelsea, and I came back to drove 18 hours to get back the next day. Don't fucking tell me I have to calm down when I watch Chelsea and I don't have emotionally to be supported. 18-hour drive with pregnant woman in July. Don't fucking tell me.
Bro, we're gonna watch 4:30 games in preseason anyway.
Alex going.
Lewis was saying, yo, I made up spend 2,000-3,000 every year on Chelsea. Like some guys, all you're doing is spend your subscription, which already comes with different things. Not again, it doesn't mean someone is more of a fan than you.
Exactly.
Or less of a fan. Yeah. But if somebody is doing that, right, you can understand why they're emotional about losing. If I drive hours and hours and I get there and these guys are shit, and you're saying, oh, why the fans booing? What the fuck? Why would you boo? I could do something else.
Oh, nearly scored, man.
It's called
Of course you have to,
reason, right?
you know what I mean? You got to.
Yeah. For example, like I actually think there is a sport relatively close to like the college football. It's different in United States. It's the graduate and they never change their team like that. There's a religion about the college football versus NFL. There's a literally religion. Like people buying houses that they use only for 3 months a year just to be on the home games. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You cannot tell them that they're not emotionally, like they literally, the houses, they buy houses just to be for the home games. That's how, don't tell me, man, that there's nothing happens. Like fans are fans.
No, it's the whole point of sports. It's the whole
you have to get away from your regular life to become a fan. And if you don't get it, you're not allowed to tell people, say, look, go get a hobby. You're not allowed, Carlito, to say those things. You're not allowed.
What's Carlito said, actually?
Well, he likes to shut down a lot of different opinions for whatever.
Exactly.
I don't know what he said or didn't say, but the reality is everybody who I know who comes on stream, or at least this stream, on a regular basis to talk about football. You think we're doing this just because it's like, you know, it's a cool. We love the game. We love Chelsea. You know what I mean? We're not here just because, like, and you can't take that away and say, well, guys, when it's something that I've been talking about for a time, because someone will tell you, yo, we should make top 3 this year, right? And when we don't make top 3 and I'm angry about it, it's like, yo, move on. Life is okay. Life is good. Why are you so angry? What do you mean, why am I so angry?
That's literally the standards of a team that doesn't want to succeed. If you don't want to succeed and you don't care, then that's a you problem. I want to succeed.
And then he goes in and Terry said, I didn't want any of those players to be signed. And he was over here on the stream said that he wants all of them.
Bro, that cameo he had on the terrace was a 0.
The Carabao Cup final, that was the first time I laughed in like over a day.
I was going to say, the fact that he managed to get every single person.
Everyone disagreed with him, Scott.
Damn near every person on that stream at the time either had an argument with him or had a negative reaction to him being on there. Every single one.
Everyone.
I did laugh when he said he speaks on behalf of all Chelsea.
Yeah.
Funny. Bro, and Andrew and Alex's face when he said that was
there's a Liverpool fan on mute that started busting up.
Yeah.
That was the one for me.
What's everyone's score predictions, by the way? What's everyone's score?
1-1. 1-1.
This will win.
2-1.
Alex?
2-0 win.
There's a game. Oh, yeah.
Bayern Lazio. Sociedad PSG.
Have you seen the lineups, Alex, or no?
Big up to Nina for the donation too. Big up to Nina. Oh, Bayern and Lazio.
I want Thomas Tuchel to win.
Yeah, Tuchel to win.
I don't.
Fuck you, Steve.
You see, that's what I'm saying. You don't, but you're a Bayern fan. What kind of fan can say, I want my team to lose? I can't.
Because I like Lazio way more. It's like, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Like, bro, that's like a faker, man.
But to be fair, he does have a number 1 team, Strasbourg.
I don't care if it's
you see, I don't even know that. Like.
That's why he calls him Strasbourg Steve, bro.
Yeah.
We love Tuchel.
I didn't even know that people call him that. But we move on. I call him Pell Jesus.
You know what? At least he's not telling guys. No,
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If he was on this stream saying that to me, I would lose it on you. But he's not. So it's like
exactly.
You don't 20 if you want to. Just don't tell me what to do. You know what I mean? Like that's all.
Well, I don't tell people what to do because that means I'm responsible for what happens. Fuck that. You kidding me? I couldn't care less.
Yeah, like I wouldn't tell you, yo, stop watching all these games every single day. If that's what you want to do, brother, do it. But if you come to me and say, well, you don't watch. Remember when people used to come on stream and tell me about a player who's playing in the Uzbekistan league? And I'm like, yo, that league is trash. And they're like, oh, well, you don't watch the league. My nigga, I have a job. What do you mean I don't watch? You think I'm going to watch the Uzbekistan league? I'm not watching that shit. Sorry. Big up to them. But you got to prove me wrong.
Big up the Slovakian league.
You got to prove me wrong, but I'm going to call it trash. I don't watch it. I don't watch these guys in random leagues, Argentine league. Sorry. It's not going to happen.
Another thing is like if you complain, you have to have a solution. No,
you don't.
Yep.
No, you don't.
You sat watch. Who are you gonna bring in? Who are you gonna bring in though?
It's almost like you're not the fucking sporting director, so you don't even have a say in the matter, anyways.
Hey, but if you don't have an answer, all the potchinners will be like, "Oh, you don't have a solution. Go away."
You can just tell him, suck my dick. It's not my job, bitch.
It's my dick.
Wait, let's go.
Taking out of football, say you like someone from England or someone from America or someone from their country. Oh, this country's fucked. It'd be like going to them and going, so, well, how would you fix it? I'm not a politician. I just know it's fucked. I just know the country's fucked. You ask me how to fix it, it's just fucked.
If you ask how to fix it, they'll tell you to leave.
Look at that. Look at
the other. Both won't be accurate.
Yeah, but they treat it like we're voting for these managers. If I say I want Zizou, and as a fan, and they want someone completely different, what was the point of me telling you who we should get? They didn't get him. Whoever you get, just make sure he's good. That's all I care about. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, but I'm gonna give you my opinion of who I think is good, who I like, who my preference is. But if you get anybody who I don't know and he's still great, that's all that matters. You have to do your job well. You're getting paid 20 million a fucking year, not me.
Daniel, it's made even worse, right? If with all of that, and they go, oh, but I don't want that person. Cool. Why would you get me to tell you who I want then? If you're just gonna say I don't want that person, it's not even that they want someone else. It's I don't want that person. So what the fuck do you ask me for then? Why did you ask me?
Remember the conversation.
Just to see, because everybody's just pushing for things to like beat other people with. Oh, you said you liked him? Look at him now. Oh, you said you like this guy?
Yeah.
You said you like Flick? Flick got fired. You said you like this? All that is bullshit, right? And don't get me wrong, we can do that because there's banter and all this, but when you're building your whole football opinion on, oh, I'm American, I was complaining about Roman for 5 years, so I'm gonna back all these American owners no matter what happens. You're an idiot, bro. Like this isn't Real Housewives of
And I actually think there is something to it.
If you're shit, you're shit.
Yeah.
I actually think there is there's a thing to it with that person with Roman versus.
Wait, Hamza's complaining about referee again? No way.
Who the fuck knows, man? What?
I say Hamza.
Perfect warrior.
Yeah. I was like, who knows? Fatur Hamza's complaining about everything around him.
We have to see that saying big up Lewis, Slim Shady, Fats, and the panel from work. Big up my guy. Hope you have a good shift. Big up CNAC.
I just want to say full time at Etihad 2-0 down on aggregate for going second leg. So
L's.
Nice.
Koulibaly.
Oh, there's another thing that I want to bring up. That conversation about the managers. If you'll go look at the tweet of that person about the managers.
What, Fabrizio?
No.
The one about Amorim or De Zerbi?
No. Posted about the giving time to managers. Most of the managers, the good, are giving time. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted.
Oh, one second. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, or if anyone has it, send it over. But I'll have a look.
Anyone's game started or no?
No.
I'll
I'll let you know when I kick off.
Make sure nobody's ahead of me. I don't mind for the
cool.
Mia San Mia, come on, Bayern.
Why the fuck are we starting Marusic over?
I've kicked off.
At this, man. Yeah, I understand.
Just let me know when you kick off and work from there.
Sure.
Mia San Mia, come on.
I mean, it's gonna be a draw. So.
Nah, 2-0. Musiala and Kane.
Musiala, bro. Kane needs.
Oh yeah, Lewis. I'll send you. I got it.
Bless, bro.
Marty Steve.
Are you still not kicked off?
No, not yet. Oh, now I have.
All right, cool. Let me know when you're at
half a second ahead, Steve.
Let me know when you're at 36 seconds.
36. All right, cool.
Cool.
Hey, Mr. Tuchel, we love Tuchel. Chelsea won the championship.
Nobody likes Tuchel. Tour.
Up your ass, motherfucker.
I do still like Tuchel.
On your own, on your own, on your own.
Where you at now, Steve?
34, 35, 36.
Yeah, I knew he was going to forget. All right, cool, perfect.
What's your prediction, Steve?
1-1. Bayern don't do clean sheets, bro.
Fair enough. I'm not going to predict nothing because my prediction goes horrible.
And Providella, with Providella in goal, we have a chance. So
I cheat, and Steve, I do have a chance for you, but I can't sing it here because if I do,
you got the tweet?
Oh shit! One sec.
Pavlovic, Guendouzi, nice interception.
Oh, they've done well.
Guendouzi, Guendouzi,
Henderson, come on. Good
Alex
pass.
thinks he's black.
Oh, unlucky.
What?
I don't really understand how everyone is in line with us firing all of these managers. Every successful program in football right now began with a club sack sticking with a manager.
Well, let him finish reading first.
What? You Chelsea fans simply don't get it, huh?
He's a Chelsea fan talking about it's.
I want to know which managers are actually successful in recent time. Yeah. And if you go look at the comments, you will see.
I was going to say Guardiola, who finished third in his first full season. You've got Klopp, who got his team to a Europa League final in his first season.
Arteta. He means Arteta in their comment. And I've
hasn't been successful.
Yeah, but exactly. What success? What is the success?
Also, do you know what annoys me about this, Alex?
You see, no. Like I understand. Like, if you're gonna tell me that what's his name? That bold fraud from Barcelona. You think it's a success story?
Xavi.
Nope.
Not Xavi. He's not blonde, and he's not from Barcelona. I'm talking about Pep Guardiola.
Oh.
But the thing is, right? The thing is, Pep was given time. He was given a season to get his system across, and as I said, in that time, he got third. If Poch had us third right now, no one gives a shit, and we would say keep him for next season.
Mm-hmm.
We're in fucking 11th.
My point about Pep, Pep goes anywhere he gets time. Anywhere.
Yeah. Also, because it's Pep and he's earned
exactly.
it.
There's a name Pep. That's why you get time. You're not gonna get time if you Do you think if Pochettino would have been at City and he would be 11 with City, do you think he's not gonna get sacked? He's gonna give him time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to know what success he's talking about besides Pep and Arteta.
There is
clear the fucking ball.
Because the thing is, the thing about the Arteta thing, right, is I do think there's some things to follow with the way Arsenal did it. You can just do it when it comes to Chelsea in a lot shorter time period, because the money we're willing to spend is a lot more than Arsenal were willing to spend at the start.
Felipe, go! Fuck.
Felipe.
I just don't get where his rationale comes from at this point, because there's so many holes in everything.
It's a false.
No worries, man. No worries. No,
it's just a false claim. Not
Yes.
every single successful football program right now.
Basically, no successful football at a top club, at least. The only one, and it's not recent, is Ferguson that I can remember that comes to mind.
Yeah,
and we're talking 30 years ago.
He just
if we want to copy Sir Alex,
his opinion is the only one that matters. Because remember, guys, he's a coach, right? We're not.
Oh yeah, he brought up on the.
We don't know shit. We don't know.
He did grow up, and he DM'd me and said, "I don't lie. I was coach for 12 years." I was like, "It's okay." But I want to know what level of coaching. If you're gonna send me the info, what level you coach.
Probably a Sunday league coach, though.
I mean,
no,
like I said,
it was
Get Doozy.
He told me on the stream he was coaching under 12s.
Yeah.
So you're not. I'm sorry, but that's not a coaching. You can even have all the coaches badges in the world. I don't care.
Wait, so because he coached under 12s, he thinks that his opinion is right, and we're all wrong.
So if we asked him, if we ask him right now and say, "Do you think Lampard is a good coach?" What do you think he would say?
no.
Yes, yes.
By the way, you know what kind of
you gotta reward him with some treats.
Daniel, what kind of coach will say that goalkeepers are not even football players? They are. What was the term he used for the goalkeeper, Steve? Do you remember?
They're not important at all. They're not important at all. Goalkeepers.
They basically like
footballers. They're not footballers.
So if keepers didn't, if keepers didn't matter at all, then we should have just kept Sanchez in goal at that point. It's his thinking. We shouldn't have brought Petrovic in. We should have just kept Sanchez in goal.
No, it's even better than that.
Keepers don't count. We might as well kept him.
Bro, it's even better than that. Basically, he's saying Peter Cech don't mean anything. Like, what did he really do? It's not really that important.
Peter Cech don't mean anything.
Yes, he said they're not athletes.
Fucking hell, Alberto.
They're not athletes. That's what he said.
But then at the end of the day, when somebody says something like that, does he even deserve for someone to reply to him if he's gonna say stuff like that?
That's why I'm. You see, like the thing is, when if you're gonna go to, like I said, I don't want to talk behind his back. If he's here, I would like to talk to him, tell him in the face because
he won't come on streams because of me.
Doozy.
But he's not gonna come on streams because of you. Why? What did you do to him?
I had an argument with him. I think. I don't know.
By the way, look how easy it is to get through this Bayern midfield. But look at this.
But
great fucking block.
Like he said that the managers are not important in the team. He also said the goalkeepers are not athletes. He said the most important position on the football field is 10.
It's the number 10.
Because Zidane used to play there. So
and Gallagher
is it Carlito? Are you talking about him?
Yes. Yeah, Carlito.
Oh, okay. Well, as soon as you mentioned the number 10 role, I remember him saying something about that. He was the same person that went on what's it called? The Terrace and was talking about. I talk for all Chelsea fans. You don't talk for anyone.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, I'd like to have a debate with him as well. If he wants to join.
He tried to convince me on a stream. This was, I think, last season. He tried to convince me on a stream that Madueke and Salah are the same type of player.
What? Oh my god!
Huh?
Did I get? What did you say?
Why are you interrupting?
We were having a conversation about formations and systems.
These are the guys that we gotta listen to. Why do we have to listen to these type of guys?
He was saying that we should play like Liverpool, and I said we can't play like Liverpool, how they did under Klopp at the start, because our wingers aren't like their wingers.
Yeah,
and he said they are. And at the time,
left foot, right?
Money, yeah. And fucking
he has two left-footed, Daniel. He both feet are left feet.
No, I didn't know it was that simple. I'll be honest. I didn't know it was that simple.
Daniel,
you might be a genius.
That was the consensus we came to. Is it's that simple? It's the fact they're both right wingers who are left-footed.
What a fucking ball!
Yeah, this guy might be a genius, man.
Oh my god!
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he also said that he used to be ESPN reporter.
Me too.
Remember that, Steve?
Me too.
To be fair, Madueke has a goal against Luton. Salah doesn't.
If we could just mix it up, me too. I used to be an ESPN whatever. Like, I used to be ESPN too. What that mean?
Goretzka. Musiala. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that was nasty.
Good fucking tackle. And Doozy.
That's crazy.
Very back and forth.
I don't even like to kill Madueke, but I don't think he's better than like a Sean Wright Phillips. What you doing?
Oh yeah, I ain't even ripping Madueke, but it's just a Salah comparison.
It's mad.
And it's not even a Sean Wright Phillips type of guy, man. Like sometimes you gotta be humble.
The point I was trying to get across isn't even like level. It's like as a footballer, they're not even the same type of player. As a like forget the level.
Mic.
Like forget what level they are. They're not the same type of players. Like,
yo, this
boy.
we are able to counter these guys we're able to counter Bayern so easily, man.
But the thing is with this guy, I don't know if he's purposely saying or he actually believes what he says because I can't think you're that stupid.
Oh no, he does believe what he says.
With all due respect, to the guy, with all due respect to the guy and everything, I just don't think you can be that stupid to make the comparisons that you're making and to say the things that you're saying because it doesn't make sense.
He does.
Unless he really is that stupid.
I don't even know if it's stupid. He's just very. He's very. He is extremely opinionated. Extremely opinionated. I've known him.
But it's like the opinions are not opinioning. The opinions are not opinionated. You get me?
Well, the biggest problem with me is when you give him actual argument to like let's conversate. Let's okay. Remember how good my conversation with him went when he was trying to tell me what manager do I want when Potter was out, and I was like, I don't care. So he was like, well, you have to. Why? Well, because you have to. Okay. Okay. I was like, okay. So if you bring me, for example, I was like, for 100%, I did not want Enrique. And I literally went 0.1. Why I don't want Enrique? 0.1.
Enrique Iglesias, you called him.
Yeah. Then number 2, that's why I want. Number 3, that's why I don't want him. He's like, oh, but you're wrong.
Yeah,
I was like, that's not a
but he also said
wrong.
that
That's like
managers don't matter. So why do you have to want a coach if managers don't matter at the end of the day? It doesn't.
How is it wrong? It's wrong to have a different opinion. That's what it is.
And then he goes like next, yeah, next.
Like,
what the fuck? And I muted him, and he's like, they're like, oh, please unmute me, or like unblock me.
Block. Go Genduz. Go on.
Seriously,
Yeah, it's wild.
Big up, Jazz. Roll through as well.
Zakani?
I'll put the link in the sarcasm chat.
Zakani?
Didn't know that.
But then, Daniel, that makes a lot of sense what you said about 2017. That could be the reason when he became a Chelsea fan.
Maybe.
Because that's the time that Tottenham got to a point that actually some kind of relativeness. Because if you look at the Tottenham and Chelsea, there's never
in the
never
90s, you guys wait. I thought in the 90s you guys used to play in the cup a lot because you guys were both good.
Yeah, but there was not. Still, Fulham was bigger rivalry.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, because Fulham were doing really well in the early 2000s, right? They made your.
Spurs. I wouldn't say that. Spurs has been a big rivalry since about the late 60s, I'd say.
Yeah,
I mean, because it's a city thing, but to make that excuse that's the only reason why we don't hate Pochettino, it's shameless.
Right.
By the way,
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
By the way, you know what?
That was the only reason I hated Rafael Benitez. I'll be honest.
Thank you.
Same here.
From Liverpool.
Stand him.
And I was okay saying that. Like, I hate this guy. He's from Liverpool because he says so much shit about my club, and he's in an FA Cup and a Europa League. It didn't matter to me that he won.
No, I hear that, but even to like try and compare that to Poch, Poch never said anything negative about Chelsea while he was at Tottenham.
Yeah, I didn't care.
He never said nothing about Chelsea.
My thing with him was if you go 2 years without making a single signing and you don't complain to the board, you don't complain to the media, you're a loser to me. Like, you don't want to win.
Wait,
Daniel,
the biggest about Chelsea?
The biggest thing that what it's actually funny about the whole situation is out of everything, don't you think if we are rivalry and you know that's it and we would want Pochettino to succeed, so if he succeeds and wins something, we have something above those Tottenham fans that you're talking about, we would have one up about him. It's like, look, your manager did not win anything with you, but he would have won with us. Don't you think that there is that?
That'll definitely be like a plus, like a win for us.
Exactly.
Like, you guys are real ballers. We made him win. Blah blah blah. But he's not good, man. So,
but that's what I'm saying. So like even from the perspective of the saying that the only reason we hate because of rivalry. No, if he would have won with us, actually, it will actually be a bigger plus for us than to the Tottenham, because he wants something with us and nothing with them. So we want him to succeed at Chelsea.
Right.
Because it's funny.
Because it will be funny. Lewis didn't say nothing.
Oh. No, saying are you good?
Oh yeah, we're all good.
Jazz, what game you watch?
This is the crook Jess, yeah.
No,
Jess, hold that for last night, Jess.
Jazz, are you watching the Bayern Lazio game or not?
The Lakers are still 9.
Oh, do you know what? I was in one of the group chat with Peter. Yeah, you know what he wants? You got Mavericks, Warriors, Kings, and Lakers in one play-in.
Oh shit, that would be crazy stuff. Like, I was looking at this. And I was like, you know what? I think we should low-key give Denver 1 and 2. Denver was 1 and 2. And we just dropped down to 3rd and 4th. Man.
Mbappe scored 1-0. Yeah, 1-0.
Mbappe.
Yeah, but you seen that playing rankings there from 5th to 10? That is crazy. 2-game gap.
The what?
The standings from 5th to 10.
Yeah, now they're all close now.
Dang! Oh! Just one.
Imagine, Steve, just imagine. Bayern are putting the pressure on you, man. Today, he's going to be a long night.
You're defending well, though. Defending well.
Yeah, but even if it gets to 1-1, Bayern Munich still get knocked out because they're still more like 1-0 on aggregate. So,
yo, Flawless, that thing that you did to Hamza yesterday was applaud you, my man.
Yesterday, that was hilarious.
Yeah, big up.
Oh, Flawless, that was best. Oh, that was one of the best things ever.
One of the best things ever saw yesterday.
In the beginning, as soon as the video started,
and just to watch him, just to watch that Turkish dancer melt those eyes, like when you ask him why you don't buy your season tickets. Oh, that was funny because I asked him today why he's not buying. He's like, well, because it takes a long time. I said it's wide open now, man.
It's not taking a long time, bro. What is he talking about? It takes for me about 4 weeks. What is he talking about? He's lying.
Oh yeah, I know he's lying. Oh, Flowers, that was the best. That was the best.
You got to gegenpress him. That's why. Like you have to gegenpress him. Simple as that. That's the only way you can throw Hamza.
No, but that was...
Yes, Derek, it was yesterday on Troops TV. Yo,
that was funny yesterday. Them. Oh, my God.
Flawless, man. Bro.
Like Hamza came with the slingshot and Flawless came like, oh, I have a cannon.
You know what it is with Flawless? I remember the stream.
Problem always.
I remember the.
You see Troops rolling back. Man. The minute that he said, you see Troops rolling back on his roller chair, like.
Oh my God. It was the same thing with when I remember when United lost 7-0 and Hussam was going in and then Flawless. He
happy anniversary, by the way, 7-0 from last year. On this
always has something to say, and it always comes back as well. So big up Flawless, man. Always funny guy.
I remember like Troops goes, I need to do the intro, and Lewis just there like, no, just let him cook. We don't need the intro. Let him cook. It was hilarious from the start.
I want to let him go for another half an hour. Saves me having to deal with the Chelsea segment.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah, let him, man. You got to gegenpress Hamza. Simple as that.
Yeah, sadly, when you're on A-listers, you have to put drop back tactics. It's just jarring. Hey, we move.
What, you got to gegenpress Hamza? What are you on about? Drop back tactics?
No, the rules of A-listers, when you're in the bottom row, you can't say anything. You have to speak last on your team. So you have to drop back. That's why I've resorted to just doing SBCs during that time. I'll fire up another couple. He goes on for like 30 minutes, so I just hit the mute button. Big up to Tony saying, I miss Hasselbank, Good Johnson, and Zola and playing Pro Evolution Soccer. Big up Pro 5.
By the way, may I recommend the brand new TV show called Shogun?
Yeah.
Shogun.
I saw the trailer for it, man. I'm probably tuning in.
Oh, I'm watching like every episode. Today is the third one.
What is it on?
It's on Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, for us, it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, 1-0 PSG.
Yeah, Baptist.
Showcase one of those. Yeah.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, I love original one, Shogun 2. From early night. But
Yeah, Bayern. Oh, man.
By the way, the whole Japanese warriors, like even with Tom Cruise with The Last Samurai, was a brilliant movie.
What is Dune 2, by the way? Because I haven't watched that movie.
What, Dune 2, do you mean?
Dune.
I do say Dune 2, right?
Yeah. I just watched first one.
The first one's good. Second one, I'm probably going to watch this week.
Meet your boy. Big up, my man.
Need to watch.
Mitchy boy.
Oh, Mitchy boy in there. Oh, yes, Mitchy boy. Big up, brother. Sorry, I didn't even see you. Big up, bro. Hope you're good. Hope you're good.
Yeah, I need to watch.
Go pass. Go. Come on.
What do you guys feel about what is it? Are you guys gonna watch this film Bad Boys for Life?
No, I haven't watched it.
I haven't been to the cinema in a minute still.
I don't even remember what the last movie I went to watch.
Dune 2 is on cinemas now, actually.
Yeah, it came out like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Can't lie, I went to cinemas last week. I forgot the movie I watched, and it's embarrassing because I'm trying to remember it as well.
Couldn't have been that good.
Big up OTC. Big up.
Nah, it was. I was just there, you know. I was just there.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Come on, Holy. Pellegrini. Good pass. Cheeto. Pellegrini. Vicino. Go on.
That's all right. Last one I saw was The Killer, Michael Fassbender.
Nice.
That's a
Vicino.
movie, actually.
What the
Yeah,
fuck,
that's a powerful Bayern.
Oh yeah, Mitchy boy, that should be a banger, by the way. The Roadhouse. The
Roadhouse,
remake.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I mean, anything with Conor McGregor in is going to be interesting.
I mean,
McGregor's McGregor.
Conor McGregor, man.
With McGregor, he's that person that's going to
his best things are beating up old people in the bars. That's his best.
No. You know, like, I'm talking about press conferences. I'm talking about build up to fights. This guy knows.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, he's charismatic.
That's the type of person he is. So even watching McGregor, he's just a funny person. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. No doubt about it. He's definitely that comeback. Who the fuck is this guy? That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy?
And the guy that he was talking to, even he knew that there's no comeback from that.
No, the guy was talking about. He was like, "Who's the hardest?"
Yeah, I knock out them cold.
Yeah, I knocked him out cold, and he's like, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And he started laughing. Everyone started laughing. It was funny.
I just never liked that what he did to go personal with Khabib. That was the last.
Oh no, Khabib! No, I didn't like that. But it was, you know what it was? I just think he done it to promote the fight.
Nearly good block.
He done it so there's gonna be more eyes on the fight. I think that's the only reason why he went too much.
Does Conor do WWE?
He might be.
I don't think he will, personally.
I don't know. I think he might do it for like a year before he
Which does bedazzle Kishan if he can bedazzle.
Who's the guy who called out McGregor on Raw a few weeks ago? There was a UFC fighter who came to Raw. Who was it?
UFC fight, the big guy.
Michael Chandler. That's it. Michael Chandler.
Oh,
Chandler. McGregor on Raw. That was weird. Yeah, him.
Michael Chandler.
Just saw them turn to him.
McGregor's gonna fight in UFC. I don't think he's going to WWE.
No. But he called him out on WWE.
Oh,
the fight on Friday, Joshua and
that was a weird crossover.
Who's Joshua fighting?
Francis Ngannou.
He's gonna kill him, man.
Yeah, and Ngannou's got a really good left hand.
Yeah,
this guy.
That fight against
I still feel like that
against Fury.
Tommy Fury when he
that fight against Fury. There's no way.
When he knocked him out. Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you.
He got robbed.
I'm telling you, Fury is not doing a rematch. I promise you that.
Oh, he said that already.
He's versus rematch. Is it not Usyk versus Fury?
Yeah,
and then he had to cut out.
Yes, Usyk.
He got a cut in his eye and all that bullshit. and then now they rescheduled it to like 3 months later.
Yeah. By the way, what Ngannou is going to do to well, if Ngannou becomes professional boxer, he can like he cannot avoid, like for example, if Ngannou becomes a pro boxer, not that like exhibition that they do, if he's gonna become a professional, Fury cannot decline him.
Yeah, I think if he beats Joshua and then Fury beats Usyk, I think those two have to have a fight.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't. By the way, there's not a chance in hell. What's his name? Josh. That Joshua,
Anthony
the fake.
Joshua. Yeah, Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, yeah.
I don't even consider him, like, I swear, man, he's not even a boxer. I never liked him.
He dropped off. He dropped off big time.
Yeah.
That's what it was. He dropped off really big time.
Since
and
the Usyk fight.
I mean, Ngannou, I saw his fight against Fury.
No, I think the biggest hype for Joshua was beating Klitschko, and Klitschko was old. That was not. That was late in the thing. That was not a real.
I still remember the era of both the Klitschko brothers. Those two.
Yeah, of course I remember. By the way, I even remember when. I remember when oldest Klitschko should have won the fight with what's his name, with that English guy.
What, Fury? No.
No.
No, before that.
What am I talking about?
Payne?
No.
You're talking about the other one. The one.
Is it Derek
Chisora? Out of doping, no?
No.
Is it not him?
Not Lennox Lewis.
Oh, Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis, Vitaly Klitschko. The reason why they disqualified, because he was getting beat. Lennox Lewis was getting beat. The reason why he lost is because the cut. Technical knockout, and after that, Lewis like, yeah, I'm retiring.
David Hay.
Who's David Hay?
Do you watch Lomachenko? Vasily Lomachenko.
He got beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite boxers of all time.
He was
I mean, he's a bit...
I think he deservedly lost the last fight. I think he never turned up. I think he underestimated the fighter and got taught a lesson. But it doesn't mean he's over.
Yeah.
So
No. I think because I've seen his other fights as well. I've seen what he does to people. And I know, if you study Lomachenko, you know what he does and how he boxes. The first round is just reading the opponent, taking a couple punches, looking at what he's doing. Second, third, fourth round, you start working on the opponent until you either knock him out or you take him full length. That's Lomachenko. And then the last fight that he had, I didn't see any. I don't know. I didn't see the fight.
I think Lomachenko deservedly lost, even based
he deservedly lost 100%.
Based on technicality, because I don't know how you can rate the fighters, like based on what's the decision of that. So for me, it wasn't like, I don't know, but based on how I rate, I think he deservedly lost. Lomachenko deservedly lost, but I think he's a better fighter the way. I think 100%. Now that I don't think Lomachenko is coming back because nowadays there's a better fighters growing up. I don't think you're gonna reach those heights again. I also think what's his name? Fury is gonna teach Usyk a lesson.
You think he lost to Haney?
Who?
Devin
Loma.
The old Lomachenko, he wouldn't lose to Haney. If you're talking about prime Lomachenko, but now, he would lose to Haney.
I'm talking about the last fight Lomachenko fought. I was not impressed with Loma whatsoever.
And then on 31st of March, which is my birthday, is going to be Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia.
Or is the other one not Haney? Is it Haney? I think it's Haney. I keep getting the names wrong. But yeah, there's Ryan Garcia versus.
Ryan's gonna lose.
Garcia is not that fighter. He's a TikToker.
Yeah,
and Tank showed him. And Tank showed him the freaking levels.
Tank showed him a lesson.
I love Tank.
Yeah. One body shot.
Iron scores this half.
Amazing.
Tank is like, he has a defense. He knows the game of winning.
One punch man.
I hate that term, one punch man. The guy knows how to win.
Yeah.
There's a difference. That's why I rate Mayweather one of the greatest, because you can tell me whatever the shit you can tell me that he's like, he's so defensive, but he knows how to win.
He's got that
The guy
mentality
had
as
the
well.
defensive monster.
I'd say One Punch Man is Deontay Wilder. That's One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deontay
that's
Wilder.
a true definition. One punch.
Yeah. That's
Felipe,
I got my
chill.
name. I got my head mixed up with those
Felipe.
two. Yeah, Deontay Wilder's that One Punch Man, and then it's you know, you say how he counterattacks. What's his face? Tank. He can stay in defense. He can take punches, but he can also give punches as well.
The thing about the counter punches is that means that you know what your opponent is about to do. That means that you study.
You read the person properly. Yeah?
You read the person what in front of you. You can make adjustments. You know, that's the biggest thing. With what's his name? With all great boxers, they had both those things. By the way, like the ones that people saying that specifically for Mayweather, man. I don't know a lot of boxing, but when I see one, I think Mayweather one of the greatest ones. Because
you want to talk about Mayweather, you want to talk about Tyson, you want to talk about Ali. These are the greats.
I didn't watch Ali, so for me, Tyson was always going to be
with
the
me.
best
I
of all
always
time.
watch highlights and I've watched in detail. I'm someone that likes to go into the people's life. For example, Lomachenko, I've watched a lot of fights because I was old enough to watch his fights and actually analyze it, and a lot of YouTube videos, documentaries and everything like that. So I like to read people, and those are my favorite boxers. Lomachenko.
By the way,
I
that
like
story about the father give him to the dancing, that's not a lie, because there's a lot of things that there's a lot of coaches sent Russian or Soviet athletes to the dancing.
And the reason why he sent him to dancing was because of his footwork.
The judo, the sambo, coaches of sambo used to send kids to dancers to learn how to use the footwork. Everybody did it.
That, yeah.
Guys, does anyone see Bayern scoring in this half?
OTC, what a good hill for you to die. Mayweather is not a GOAT. For me, either Sugar Ray or Ali. Neither of them you watched.
Oh, the ref. Donut.
Oh, we're talking about WWE and look, bedazzled pants is here.
Mustafa, did you hear this between Ryan Garcia and David Hayne?
The what? Sorry?
That's funny as fuck.
That balance is at zero.
You know Ryan Garcia
Bro,
David
he
Hayne.
didn't get megged at least. At least my guy didn't get megged.
Oh, referee, man. This is
He's
why
at
you have
a
the training.
stinker. He's at a stinker.
This is why you have the training, man.
He's smiling about it too. That's funny.
This is why you have training, man.
That's probably the best highlight of the game so far.
Bro, we defended really well. Like,
OTC, you don't know what tape is. Why you saying I watched a lot of tape? You don't even know what VCR is. Stop lying, man.
Just say how it is. You watch
say YouTube,
videos
man.
like me, and that's it.
Tapes.
Just say you watch YouTube videos like me and finish. Just come out with the truth.
I watch tapes.
Though, like, I don't need to lie about it. I've watched videos. I like the players that I see, and I'm gonna say it. Just say it like that.
Corner. Oh, great goalkeeping. Pulled it down. Great slap. Very good punch.
Jungle Book VCR. OTC.
Yeah, for me, Lomachenko. I mean, his prime days. I had about. He had about 20 fights. 19 of them were no mas. I don't want to carry on with him in the ring. That's what it was. So to see someone like that, and obviously, being from the country as well, it's nice to see fighters like that. Klitschko the same, Usyk the same, because he's won titles as well. So
is that Eric Dyer?
Yeah, that's Dyer.
Oh my God!
I think it's the same.
What? Almost scored the goal. Why you laughing?
Yeah.
No, he nearly scored.
If you move the goal about
Actually,
10
no,
meters,
that header was not going near the target.
That was a typical clearance.
Oh my God!
Proper
Centre half clearance right there.
Goal was quite high though.
Great tackle.
Great tackle.
Very nice.
I'll see you guys later.
He's Bayern's problem now. They signed him.
Take care, Alex. Big up, man.
Big up.
Peace.
But with Ngannou, I think he's been training with Mike Tyson. I think for his first fight, he's been training with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, he has.
Training with him.
And then I don't know about now. I haven't really caught up with boxing like that. I just hear stuff here and there.
It's a good idea from Sane, I guess.
You know the Ryan Garcia fight when David Hayes, they made a bet. David Hayes said, "Oh, if I knock you out in round 1, are you going to retire?" And Ryan Garcia said yes, and they even shook hands on it.
Yeah, but you think he's gonna retire, bro? It's all PR, man. It's Conor McGregor and what's his face, Khabib. Okay, when those two are going out, he was talking about his dad. He was talking about Russia. He was talking about Dagestan. He was talking about this. He was talking about that. He was chatting so much shit to get PR, to get the views up, to get people watching it. That's how they make their money, pay-per-views and all of that. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I feel like Ryan's not gonna fight.
No!
Really? I missed that.
No, man.
That's the biggest chance of the game.
You gotta score that, G. By the way, this is the best chance of the game.
I mean, if he scores it, it's game over, in my opinion, because Bayern just making chances. I don't think they're putting one away.
Oh.
But yeah, so so it's all for PR. That's how they make their money, when people buy pay-per-views, when people come and watch the match. So I don't think he means everything he says. I just think he's just someone that likes to chat shit, and he makes money from it. So,
but do you know what? I think Ryan's gonna pull out the fight. I don't think he will fight him.
I think he will fight. He can't miss this fight. It's probably one of the biggest fights of his fucking career, mate. He's gonna have to get in the ring.
Yeah, because people are saying that Ryan's voice has changed. That apparently Ryan takes like steroids and shit, and he's on drugs.
Yeah, but that's what everyone's gonna say. It's like innocent till proven guilty, innit? Once I see that the tests come back and he has been taking drugs, that's the time I'm gonna start pointing fingers, innit?
Yeah.
But Ryan Garcia was that. He was that little. There's like young G's coming up in football and they just don't train enough properly. They don't take the sport seriously, so they don't really make it in boxing. With Garcia, I think he's starting to do that. He's starting to be, he's starting to fuck up his career. Like Alex was talking about TikTok this, TikTok that. He's not serious about it anymore.
He's
but
not.
At the end of the day, he's gonna get into the fight. If he fights,
thank you, Mitchy boy. Big up for the donation.
Yeah.
I said, been a while. Have a coffee on me, bro. Thank you, brother. I actually do feel like I need one. Actually, speaking of A-listers is next, I might have to have one. Crap.
Radska?
Need one for the Hamza monologue. So thank you, Mitchy boy. Big up, brother.
Guerrero, don't let him cross. Kane.
Link to Mitchy boys. Mitchy boys. Mitchy boys channel's in the description.
Let's go, Kane! Come on!
Yeah, Fatta, you're ahead, bro. You're ahead, bro.
Yeah.
It's 1-0. It's 1-0.
That's why I didn't want to say anything, because I'm like 5 seconds ahead of all of you, man.
I don't give a fuck.
The fans started screaming.
Wait, what minute are you missed stuff on? 1 minute.
Oh, wow.
1 second.
Fatta, try not to spoil the goals, please.
Typical Harry.
But 1-0. Game on at the Allianz. Let's go.
So it's 1-1 on aggregate.
Chain smoking Gaffer versus Tommy T. Let's see who wins it now.
Nice header back into the box. It's good poaching. Good poaching from Kane.
Yeah.
Proper Kane goal.
Tuchel needs to get a tattoo of Kane on him, bro. He is saving his team.
You know how Mourinho got a tattoo of the Conference League when he won it? It's something that Tuchel might have to do.
Yeah,
bro. I think if it wasn't but this guy would be in the depths of hell in comparison to where Bayern should be.
Wait, how is Harry Kane's on about 26, 27 goals now? If I'm not mistaken,
I think he's on course
in the league.
He's on course to match Lewandowski's record-breaking season.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, league alone.
And we're talking about a team that's 10 points off top, and I think only 4 points off third.
He still kept it on.
I'm on minute 39, 32 now, so I'm not gonna say anything. I think I'm a bit ahead of you, man. But
only a couple seconds. Only a couple seconds. It's not that deep.
All right then.
Yeah, it should be calm, bro, because we haven't got any emotion attached to it.
No!
Whoa! Nearly a second.
You know what it is? If Musiala was to score,
they're confident now.
Yeah, their confidence is gone up the roof.
Confident, man. Confidencia.
Thing is, they're at home.
Confidential.
Thomas Tuchel.
We must.
Steve's in our situation, yeah. He want even if Bayern win, he still hate the manager. So
I just switch shots.
Yeah, you hate on the manager, you fraud. Fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Ryan's in the chat said he scored 32 goals in 33 games.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's in all comps. Yeah.
Right, Book Steve is a nonce. He hates this too cool. You know what? If I carry on this gets cancelled.
Butter, leave him alone, man.
He's enjoying himself.
I'm enjoying this.
Such a weird dude.
I'm enjoying this.
Hey, Lewis, you know that meme of 50 Cent is that, why you say fuck me for?
Oh, wow, there's a chance here. But yeah, that is literally him.
No.
What a shit cross from
Doozy.
That is hideous.
Arsenal reject. Arsenal reject. Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm here for the Arsenal slander still. Sorry, game is a game.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
Oh, for Tua Carla, everyone's trying to get into you in the comments.
I'm doing the sorry
saying,
down.
go out a wank.
No.
Sean is saying generational Steve hater.
Yeah.
That is peak.
I told you, man. Bayern Munich need a rebuild for a while. Like, it's not Tuchel's fault.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, at least one manager knows how to play fucking football when he's under pressure.
Yeah, and like Poch, get in the bin.
Oh yeah, sure. Need to scoreline.
So we're talking. So basically, what's the shortlist is? We added Xabi Alonso to the shortlist of Amorim and De Zerbi, no?
Yeah, apparently there's been like
Chelsea Dodgers posted it. So I mean, I think they're reliable. Yeah, I think they are reliable. Chelsea Dodgers posted it about Amorim, De Zerbi, and what's his face, Xabi Alonso. Yeah. I'd say I take either Amorim or Xabi Alonso. I do not want De Zerbi.
I think Xabi Alonso's nailed on to get the Bayern job, to be honest.
Nah,
all right, give me Amorim.
Nah, he will be on the Liverpool one. He's going to be on the Liverpool one.
Amorim.
Nah, I don't know.
I think there's a stat with Amorim saying that all the clubs that he's played for, he's got a 70% win ratio.
Yeah.
You know what? I want Bayern Munich, yeah? I'm Bayern Munich to face Arsenal because some certain fraud want Arsenal out.
I don't think Arsenal.
No. I want Real Madrid.
You think they make it out of the last 16?
No, they won't.
I'll be real. Arsenal might beat this, but would probably beat this Bayern team.
Yeah. That's what I said. I want Real Madrid. Bro, get them Bellingham to score a couple goals.
Hey, I want to see the chaos.
I want a Vinicius Sue at the Emirates. That's what I want.
Hey, I want to see the chaos if they get knocked out by Porto.
A la Madrid.
Of course, everybody want to see the chaos.
Forget Vinicius Sue. I want a Rudiger dagger. Rudiger dagger at the Emirates.
You know how what's his face? He took out De Bruyne in the final. I want him to take out bloody Havertz in the in that game if they ever play.
Havertz, more like Declan Rice.
Although if you did that, the Euro folks might go
up. Havertz has accomplished his 60 million price tag. He is a baller.
Wow, congratulations!
You're not hearing these Arsenal fans. Are you not hearing these Arsenal fans?
Well, I saw Chelsea fans talking about how they wish they had him back and comparing him to Jackson. Like, you're comparing a guy who's starting every single game to a guy who, as of next season, will be second choice.
But don't forget, Jackson has already scored more goals than Havertz scored in his best season at Chelsea, was it not? I think that's the stat.
Yeah,
or was it last season?
No, he's equaled it in the league. He's equaled his league tally.
And don't forget, he went off to AFCON as well, and there's about 12 games left in the league. So I think he's going to beat that score as well.
For sure.
One cost 60, 70 million, one cost 35. Talking about price tags.
The Chelsea fans slurping him off need to have some shame.
I mean, a lot of Chelsea fans need to have some shame. It's annoying now. It's getting to the point where
some more than others.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, imagine that Rudiger goal he scored against Brentford does the same to fucking Arsenal. Fucking tiny T-Rex Ray ain't goal.
Imagine imagine Chelsea fans saying, right, we can bring Kai Havertz back.
Oh no.
I bring Havertz back for the dopamine of selling him again.
Yeah.
Haven't had a lot of fun recently. Bring him back and let's boot him off to another club or do another leaving party.
I mean, we don't need him because we've got Cole Palmer, who's created more chances than Havertz in the last 3 years he's been at Chelsea.
Forget chances, bro. He's done more than Havertz will ever do in his career. And this is when we have a fucking shit Chelsea team, man. And I mean, I can't lie. He's still living off that fucking Champions League final.
1 minute at it
No,
on.
now he's living off that goal against Sheffield United.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Fuck
because
off,
he finally
Jamie.
scored a proper striker's goal. You don't.
Oh, do you still have that, by the way?
Sorry.
No. So my parents took it up back, bring back home.
I was going to say we could burn it. That'll be fun.
No, it's just that my room's too full.
Yeah, I think Geordie
fair
has
enough,
at
fair
Chelsea
enough.
still.
Cross.
Who?
Headed out.
Because you know the three Hazard brothers, yeah? Eden, Torgan, and Geordie. I think the third one is. Isn't he still at Chelsea?
Musiala?
No, Killian.
Guerrero?
One of them's at PSV. One of them's at PSV right now. One of them's retired, and then there's the third one.
No,
I remember.
and he's
You've
not.
got so Hazard's retired, Thorgan's at Anderlecht, and Killian's somewhere else in Belgium.
Killian's
Yeah.
at Circle Bruges,
Geordie then?
I want to say.
He went to Borussia, from Borussia to PSV, then from PSV to Anderlecht. That's what it was.
Yeah, Anderlecht.
Killian's on loan to
Circle
Beveren?
Bruges, I think.
No, he left them a couple years ago.
Ah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's on loan to. Wait, is that second division?
Probably.
Yeah, he's on loan to
Oh
second
my
division. Belgium.
blood! Who's that? Oh, it's Delict.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Come on!
See that
they
goal?
got a second.
Come on!
No.
Second
They get a
Bayern
second.
Munich.
Did you see how he
Mad.
scored? Did you
My
see
God.
that goal?
Bro. That's mad.
Come on.
Bayern have turned it around. Scarves are flying everywhere in the Allianz.
Yeah.
That's not offside.
Oh, what a goal!
No way.
That's a banger.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Musiala. Oh, so Muller scored it. My bad.
Yeah, that
Muller
might come off
Yeah.
Muller.
He came off Muller's
Yeah,
head.
yeah. That'll be given to Muller.
Yeah, Muller redirected that.
Oh, that, Steve. Oh, that.
What a goal.
Poor Sorry, man. Poor Sorry.
I can just go
Oh,
for a
boy.
fag in the afternoon, just have a fag.
Ah.
That's onside.
Yeah, I hope they
Wait,
open the
Steve,
smoking
you
area
support
for him at
both
half
teams, no?
time.
I mean, you support
Yeah.
Bayern as well. It could
Well,
have
to
been
be
worse.
fair, you can smoke in Germany though, but
Yeah,
you can
What,
smoke
on the
everywhere in
ground?
Germany. Well, if you can smoke everywhere in Germany, you might as well smoke.
yeah.
outside
My
work.
boy wants to
In the
move because
ground?
he can smoke in Germany.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he wants to move there.
Oh, mad.
Just for the weed, bro.
Bro, you can smoke inside the stadium. You not know that? I was smoking in Dortmund away.
What a hit.
Okay, so, yeah. My bad.
Hey, what a country, man! You can smoke everywhere.
All Bayern needed was the first goal to get going. If anything,
Mhm.
Lazio will be happy it's half time now. It's just they shouldn't have conceded with basically the last kick.
I mean, if Immobile
Yep.
scores that, you know, there's
Uh,
conversation.
Yeah. Ultimately, yeah.
I mean, they can still score one goal to make it.
It's not even
two-
that. It's because
two-
the quality of Immobile. Immobile is not a shit striker. You know, this guy actually can find the back of the net. And for him to miss that, I mean, it must be painful. I mean, it must be painful.
Still one.
Not as bad as Chelsea, though. Up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
Poch out.
We love Choco, we love Bugle, Chelsea.
Hey-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, Fata, you're basically representing Bayern today.
Hey, Tuchel, man. We need Tuchel masterclass. Come on, man.
No.
Hey, either way, we're good.
Why is everyone trying to get her to
Either
fight
Tuchel
now?
goes through or Sari goes through. Either way, it's all right.
Yeah.
Does Fats have a job? Proper hooligan? Oh, well. It's coming.
Oh,
There's gonna
fucking
be more- there's
Chelsea.
gonna be
We've
more
got
comments coming,
Super
Fats.
Toppy Tuchel.
Are you doing anymore, bitch?
What we need.
Harry in
Are you
attack.
doing anymore?
Trouble, Steve. Bayern's on the way to
Motherfucker
Wembley.
can't beat Dinamo Zagreb.
Strasbourg, Steve is a naughty
Fucking hell.
slipping Scully's bedroom.
What? Stop thinking
Oh my
about
God.
yourself and replacing it with my name, Fator. Come on, man.
Oh.
Okay, so there's a Ben Jacobs tweet. What's he said now?
It's the same thing as last year, so I'm not really that surprised.
Last year?
Remember that Potter when we lose to Aston Villa? Ben Jacobs saying the same thing that he said today.
Wait, Fats. I
Oh,
heard
about
you were talking
Potter.
to a Kurdish thing.
Yeah. So basically, he rephrased that from that Potter tweet into the Pochettino tweet.
All right, first. So what's he said? He said Chelsea have respect for both Amorim and De Zerbi. However, neither is being pursued at the moment. Chelsea want to finish the season strong with Pochettino, with a strong desire to make it work.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Make what work with this clown?
Wait, facts. I heard you.
No, to be honest, all sources are saying that like we're keeping Poch till the end of the season. Like I'm just resigned to it at this point.
Hey, Darko never lies, man. Darko never lies.
Darko's saying he's going. He's not saying anytime soon. He's saying he's going.
Just imagine if
that's basically in line with what Ben Jacobs is saying too, in my opinion.
But just imagine if Todd Boehly doesn't get rid of him and he keeps him next season. Just imagine that.
I don't want to imagine that.
No,
I don't.
Why would
I
he?
really don't.
I heard you. I think he was on what's his face. I think he was on Flawless's stream. You were saying you're talking to a Kurdish thing, yeah?
Oh.
I'm in big trouble. So.
No.
Hey, you're happy to speak there.
Listen. I'm Kurdish as well. I can teach you Kurdish. I'll help you that. I'll help you out that much.
Can I reconfirm here? Like I was talking to him today, but you know what I was talking about, Lewis.
Huh?
Oh well, I was gonna teach you Kurdish, man. That's what I wanted to do.
I never. We discussed this in our group chat, but you know who I was talking about.
I might have missed it. I'm in a lot of group chats in it. Most of them are on mute. But yeah, like Amorim, De Zerbi, they're the ones that keep getting linked with us.
I'm calm with
That's
either
about
of them.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just need to
come with pros and cons. You just have to make sure you pick the right one, I guess.
Yep.
Ramadan starts on Monday when we verse Newcastle. Imagine I break my fast and then I fucking have to swear at Chelsea for 90 minutes.
I still don't know.
I will say we have. If you want to look at who's the better fit in terms of the team we currently have, it is De Zerbi, as much as people might not like it.
Yeah, no, it's facts. And people, no, here's the thing: people act like De Zerbi is a bad manager. No, he's not a bad manager. Like,
no,
he's not a bad manager. But the problem is, we don't want to give more ammunition to Brighton.
Who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck about?
We have to.
I don't want to give more money to Brighton. Are you mad?
I don't care.
They're gonna make it anyways.
Yeah.
Also, why do I care what Brighton do?
No, someone is going to buy Purvis, Estupinian, and all these guys.
Yeah.
They're gonna get money anyway.
Someone asked a question in the comments. It's a good question as well. I want to see what you might think of it. It's what's it? Afov Paranjapi. If you want to bring it up, Lewis.
Would you all take the loss to Leicester and Poch gets sacked, or win the FA Cup and Poch stays? I would rather take the FA Cup. I'm always going to take the trophy, and I'm going to take it
because there's going to be a lot of like different answers on this panel. That's why I want to bring it up.
Just keep him and bin him off after the first match day. Be like, oh fuck, yeah, you know what? You ain't changed a bit, you piece of shit. Get out. Not letting you ruin another season.
First match day, as soon as the season ends. Yeah, thank you for the FA Cup. Go fuck yourself now, mate. That's what
I even said something about the prediction yesterday to Stephen on Frost's channel, but I'm not gonna say it. The Leicester game. I'm not gonna say.
What's the prediction?
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. Stephen knows it.
You can't just say it, but then say you're not gonna say. Like
it's like
it's like your girl saying. That's like your girl saying, "I want to fuck," and then like 5 minutes later,
it's not even that.
Or your girl being annoyed at you and then just not telling you why. Oh, you should know. You should know why I'm annoyed. Now, why did you say? Like, yeah. What was the prediction, bro?
Well, I'm not confident for the rest of the game because I think they're a decent team.
Yeah, they are.
I don't blame you for that.
I said 1-1. I said 1-1, and we lose on penalties.
I think Leicester will win it though.
Yeah. No, you know what that comparison.
Well, I'm not going to that one
Hamza
anyway.
Why not going to Leicester?
I'm not going to mention any teams.
No, I've already
that
sold it to
off.
Brendan.
Did you buy the ticket for the on-seat?
Yeah. Yeah, he's already got it. It's all good. Yeah, early kickoff.
It was Hamza's comparison when he's talking about United.
I'll link you lot at the pub after, same as usual.
Oh. He was like, "I'm not."
Oi, Monster CFC, come outside, man. We talk.
Monster CFC is not another fraud, by the way. He's a Tuchel hater.
Rightfully so.
I love Monster, but he's a fraud.
I'm a fraud.
Big up JC. People, so a lot of people don't notice that. They think I'm against individuals before the game. Even before the game, they think I want Poch to have a shit match and everything just so I can rage about him. No, I actually want us to have a good game so I could like maybe enjoy watching my football club once in a blue moon and all of that. But no, apparently, so you want Chelsea to lose.
Who did you say was a fraud?
I did my best views when Chelsea were winning, by the way.
Monster
not
CFC.
losing.
Oh, Monster CFC. I was saying them. I thought you said someone else.
Yeah, Monster.
I was going to be white because I'm Kurdish. But then, yeah, he didn't say me. Oh, my God. Yeah, you know, with the comments are just... They always find a way.
No, I'm so annoyed. Like, Sadi, you need to actually pick your best starting 11 from now on, bro. Like, this is getting fucking ridiculous.
Hey, respect Uncle
Give him
Sari,
2
man.
cigarettes, man. Give him a couple cigarettes. He'll work it out. Give him a couple cigarettes. He'll work it out, man.
The thing why I'm still a tiny bit optimistic is because Bayern haven't kept a clean sheet in like 10 games. So.
Hey, what's Surrey like usually when he goes into? Hang on. What is Surrey like usually when he goes into a second half, like 1 or 2-0 down? What's he like?
Flat this season, not very good to be honest.
No, I wanted to say
defensively we've been all right. But...
Does he take a while to chuck on like your more attacking players on the bench that you do have?
No, it's always like for like replacements. It's never a change of formation. This dude would never play anything ever other than 3-3.
Some things.
You know, never.
You know what? Sorry,
never ever would he play anything other than 4-3-3.
You know, if sorry, does he go into the? You know, what does he do when he goes into halftime? Does he talk about tactics with the team while smoking a cigarette or something? Because I could probably imagine
smoking area, bruv. Do a little FaceTime to the guys.
Of course, he's
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's music, man. You can smoke everywhere.
Because I could imagine that happening.
Of course,
no, it was worse than Chelsea because he couldn't even smoke it. He had to chew on the damn thing.
Yeah, to chew. Yeah.
We need to start getting in some snus. Don't know if you guys have had that. Well, they start selling that in the UK now.
Is that chewing?
Yeah, I used to have a bunch of Norwegian mates at uni. They used to take that shit daily.
Bro, if you compare and contrast Poch's one season, which it will be, with Sari's one season, it's like levels, bro. It's wild, honestly. If you really think about it.
I know in the States they have chewing tobacco, but that stuff's disgusting.
Is that WATCHALONG?
If you've had snus, you know how it is. The first time I had it, it just hit me like a fucking mad.
Tomorrow's going to be FC Copenhagen versus Man City and Leipzig, Real Madrid.
Oh.
Leipzig, Real Madrid's only 1-0 Leipzig.
Oh, okay. That might be a game there.
Or only 1-0 Real Madrid. Sorry. It's only 1-0 Real Madrid.
Yeah, Madrid scored a goal. And then
Raheem Diaz.
Oh yeah, you know that Bellingham goal that he scored? And then he got a red card for it. I swear they said they were going to appeal it or something.
What, the weekend?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might.
The weekend versus Valencia?
That's something
What do you think about that goal? Was it a goal?
That was horrible refereeing.
That's one of the worst refereeing calls I think I've seen. Like, how are you blowing the ball when the ball's in the air in a team's box?
You blow the fucking whistle when the ball's cleared.
Exactly.
Never as a ref should you. It's an unwritten rule, bro. Like that's nah. That was a horrible call. A horrible.
Yeah, you know,
call.
Bellingham gets sent off for it as well.
Yeah, because he went up to the ref like aggressive.
Oh yeah, he said something. He said something.
Yeah,
that's worse.
He was swearing. He was swearing at the ref, just telling him wasn't. You know.
Yeah, I know what he said. He said something.
Yeah,
very
we know
nice
what he said. He said in English, so we know.
Nah, because he's very vocal. So, he definitely said something crazy.
Arthav, Paranjape, who do you think will win the UCL this year? My guess would be Real Madrid. I'm going Inter Milan so far.
Oh, Inter have been playing good football even in the league as well. I think they're 12 games unbeaten or something like that's what I heard.
Yeah, Yeah, and they're
So
15
far.
points clear of Juve in second. Inter, yeah.
That's a tough one.
Go on Inter. It's just
Inter.
very hard to repeat as champs. So fucking
What you don't
hard.
think? You don't think City have a chance?
Yeah,
No, they
that's what I
do.
was
They
gonna say,
do.
probably.
I'm just saying. I think Real Madrid might take out Man City because it's a 50-50 tie. Let's be honest. It's not like Real
course.
Madrid or some bum team.
Yeah.
That's a 50-50. With the two legs, it's
Mhm.
50-50.
No, I do want to see a Man City versus Real Madrid because, I mean, last season they got pumped 4-0.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're gonna want to respond.
I
No.
highly doubt
Exactly.
that's happening again. Yeah.
No, it's
mean,
not happening again. I don't think 4-0's ever happening again. I just feel like Man City had tactics right, and they were the best team on that day, and they managed to score 4. I don't think Man City are scoring 4 against Real Madrid again, especially the way Real Madrid have been playing this season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Defensively, they've been outstanding.
Defensively, they've been really good as well.
Yeah. Even though they've had a lot of injuries. They've had a lot of injuries, actually.
They haven't had all the centre back players as well because Alaba was out, Rudiger was injured, and they had to play what?
Nacho was out.
And Carvajal. Yeah.
Carvajal,
Many at centre back for a game.
Tchouaméni.
Big up to Mitchie boy.
Big up Mitchie boy.
Guy.
There you go.
I mean, didn't Real Madrid...
You know what it is with the Man City? You know what it is with Man City, Real Madrid, bro? I think it depends on what is the first leg gonna be in Madrid or Manchester.
That's the way it depends.
Yeah, true.
If it's in Madrid, second leg, I favor Real Madrid.
Yeah.
But then if it's Man City second leg, I get where you're coming from.
Because the team traveling to the away ground, just get a draw.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Exactly. Get a draw.
Or narrowly lose 2-1 or something. Like that's why
in the first game I think Lazio should have scored more goals because we're talking about home and away. You come to the Bayern ground, they get a little bit of momentum. Don't forget the fans are crazy there as well. So the fans are gonna have their back. The players are gonna be more motivated, and don't forget. Tuchel still wants to prove a point. Yeah, obviously he's going to leave at the end of the season. We all know this, but I still feel like he's going to want to prove a point before he leaves. You get what I'm saying?
Good, yeah.
I got a quick question.
That's good.
So you know how we played Real Madrid in the second leg? You know how we lost like 3-1 at the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we were at their ground, do you guys still feel like that we could have beaten them still or not?
100%. 100%.
When we had
the way we played that day, the way we played that day, you know, I think, I mean, you see that game. That game was one of the worst games for me because, you know, I'm sitting in a group of all of my boys. I'm talking Arsenal fans. I'm talking about United fans. They were all there. They were all taking a piss at me. You know, we scored the first goal. We scored the second goal. Then Alonso scores that goal that gets ruled out. And then Werner scores after that. So I'm there and I'm like going in on every single person. Then fucking Modric has to get, Modric has to go outside of his foot and then fucking score. And
do you think that Alonso goal should have standard, or do you think it was the actual handball?
Kimmich,
those onto those rules, where ricochet still hits your hand, it's a handball, was bullshit.
Yeah. But
What's
that's what I'm saying. It's hard to say because
what's his arm supposed to go in that scenario?
That's what I'm saying. It's still hard for me to talk about it because the ball hit his hand. It wasn't intentionally, but then he was the one who scored, which is why that's why the goal wasn't counted. But it's just bullshit, man. I mean, we could have made one of the best comebacks.
I mean, I know that Real Madrid said that Chelsea was their toughest opponent they've versed in Champions League, in the second leg.
Chiro, bad touch. Fuck my life.
We definitely went at Real Madrid and they couldn't handle us and we scored, but as soon as it got ruled off, that was that was it.
And even let's talk about that game. The mentality of those players, I have to give credit to every single one of them.
Yeah.
And we was playing Werner, Havertz, Mount, and whoever was playing there. For the players that played in that game, well done to you, man. 100%.
Chelsea
doesn't matter if I like them now or not, but you had balls to go to Real Madrid.
That's how you're supposed to lose a game. In theory, that's how you'd want to lose a match. Is
exactly.
Going all out.
It was bitter. It was bitter at the end, but I held my head high. You know, we went to fucking Bernabeu when we scored 4, 1 was disallowed. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I mean, Chelsea showed hard. They went and fought, and we lost, but like it was a good game anyway. We could have won, but you know.
Yeah,
sometimes
you know it is. Yeah, you know it is. It's gone now. I mean, we're left.
I mean, life's not going to give you what you always want.
But there's a lot of things that have gone down, Mustafa.
Okay, go.
A lot of things have fucking gone down now. Yeah.
Ah! Foul. Nice.
Oh, is your thing already started?
Second half?
Yeah.
47.
Yeah, he's a bit ahead. He's a bit ahead of me, I'll be honest.
No, second half started for like 2 minutes. Yeah, like 2-3 minutes. So.
Yeah, I'm on 48 minutes.
Yeah, so
let me restart this fucking.
I'm on 59.
Okay, I'm on 48-45 now. Where are you at again, Steve?
48, 27, 28.
Let me know when you get to 50.
50, all right.
Cool. Bloody hell, can't sync up.
This piece of... I was thinking, what was taking half time so long?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, ran out of cigarettes or something.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
There we go. Perfect.
When we first got Tuchel in and we had the Atletico Madrid game, obviously even that game I was a bit scared and everything that was going on. And then obviously we get the goal. Ziyech, I think it was 0-0 first leg, and then we scored 2 in the second. Was it?
Yeah, it was at Stamford Bridge, I think.
Yeah, Ziyech.
Yeah, I forgot the timer again. Sorry, guys.
Emerson. Oh, I'm trying to think. Was that Emerson?
Yeah, Emerson scored. You know, he came on like
it was Ziyech and
extra
Emerson.
time, and then he scored.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we got Porto, and then Chile scored 1, and I think it was Werner that scored 1. I'm not.
Chilwell and
Mount, yeah. Oh yeah, Mount from the corner, was it not? It was no. He spun the play and he went into the corner. I remember. He spun the defender outside the box and scored. And then Chile scored, and then Taremi with one. Yeah, I think it was goal of the Champions League, fucking overhead kick over everyone.
Yeah.
Last minute of the year.
I think
that
was like 2 of the 11 minutes that Chelsea spent behind in the entire competition.
Yeah, and I think we conceded only 4 goals that competition. If I'm not mistaken. Because
we
conceded. It was 1-1 in Bernabeu. Benzema scored, and then second. No, Pulisic scored, and then Benzema scored,
and then Krasnodar we conceded against them, and Rennes away.
Yeah, was it Lloyd Cremy? Lloyd Cremy, I think scored that goal.
God knows who scored.
It was Lloyd Cremy. but hey, then the Real Madrid second.
No,
leg,
Remy was 2020, no. I mean, like 2019.
Are you talking about Lille?
Yeah, that was Lille.
Louis Remy was at Lille, not Stade Rennais.
Then he was the one that scored there because I think it was the same season, but I don't remember it being the same season.
Yeah,
God knows who scored. God knows.
Louis Remy played for Lille, not Rennes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean we had Rennes? Oh, anyways, it is what it is. And then the second half, because obviously I was back home in Kurdistan, so like I mentioned before, either they're Real Madrid fans or they're Barcelona fans. So obviously I went to my local restaurant and that, you know.
Yeah.
So I was sitting with the Barca fans, and then Real Madrid fans were on the other side. And then we scored. I'm there celebrating. The Barcelona's fans are celebrating because we scored, and I'm just there with a blue top, and I've got all the Barca fans around me just celebrating with me. And then we scored that second goal to tie everything off. I was there screaming my head off. I still remember that day. And then the final, oh my God.
I mean, let's be real. I got a question for all of you. Did you expect Chelsea to win the final against City?
Didn't see why not.
You know what it was. We got to the final.
I did.
But don't forget, Werner should have had a hat trick in the first 15 minutes. Don't forget that guy had.
Because we also weren't favourites against Bayern at the Allianz as well, and we won that. So there was always that in my mind, like everyone was basically writing us off against City. Like we're gonna lose 4-0, 5-0, get smashed. I was like,
Mustafa, you know that day we won Champions League, yeah? I had college the next day, and this Man City fan goes, "Oh, it's a robbery. Rudiger should have been sent off."
Wait, let's see if it's a penalty.
Wait, Rudiger sent off for what? He stood there, KTV hit him, and it was you know, it is what it is. It happens.
And I was like, yeah, you're just being salty because you haven't won the Champions League.
I mean, you know what? He didn't play. What was it? He didn't play Rodri. He played a midfield three of. Was it Fernandinho played that game instead of Rodri?
No, there was
you
no
know
DM.
what? We won the game that day. There was no DM. Yeah, there was no DM, but I want to remember who played there. Anyways, fuck it. We won the Champions League that season. I remember Kante's tackle on KDB, fucking Asby saving the ball with his life. You know, Rudiger,
Don't forget that
Reece James,
Christensen
all
block.
these players. Christensen block as well. You know, oh my God. But those were the days. You know what I'm trying to say? Those were the days. And now we're here talking about how we can't fucking beat. Oh my God. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm going to think about the past.
Yeah.
Because we
I
didn't
win those games.
I remember when we was in Azerbaijan for the final as well. I was at home watching that game. I had,
Land of Fire.
Secondary school next day, yeah. I was in PI, was it PIU? It was my last year of school. I remember that day. And then Olivier Giroud scores. There was Arsenal fans in my PIU as well. There's, Giroud scores. Hazard assisted too, scores a penalty. I went in on everyone. I was ready for all the smoke. You know, I knew people were gonna want to throw hands, so I was like,
"Welcome, Prime."
We go.
Should have been 3. Jesus Christ.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Prime.
Big up, Prime.
Close. I think that was a shot from Musiala.
Big up, Prime.
Go on, LAZIO. Get one back. I want to see this game drag out a bit.
Since we're doing
extra time.
Since we're doing 2-goal Champions League memories, if we beat Real Madrid in that second leg, do you think we go on to retain the Champions League?
I think I just don't see why not.
Yeah,
I think Man City knock us out in the semis.
Yeah,
and I think Man City are going to address that with the
Yeah.
same intensity that they played Real Madrid with because we knocked them out in the final. They'd be there
That's
to
the thing.
embarrass
You know what it
us,
was?
so.
If we
I
was
don't
to
think-
come
I don't
back
think it ends
versus
nice
Real Madrid, I think that mentality carries on with us. That's the only reason why. I
No,
had
but we
to have
were
a little
playing
bit of hope.
terribly around that period.
But I'm talking about the
anyway,
second.
like,
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm talking about the second leg. If we manage to carry on,
Don't
that
forget, that's the
intensity-
Etihad away second leg too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not beating them. Over 2 legs, we're not beating
Lewis,
them. Like,
I hear it, but Lewis, if you're doing that to Real Madrid, the confidence that would have given those guys, they don't care if it's Man City.
no, I hear
Sure.
it, but I think also Man City would just be much hungrier as well. I don't think we win that
that's
one.
Man City. That's Man City without a Champions League. That's like heritage matters. Man.
Actually, that's the one before
And then
Haaland.
Inter Milan,
too.
the final. Do
Yeah.
you think we
Was
would
it
have
before
Inter
Haaland?
Milan in the final though? Because don't forget the way Man City scored. It was really hard for them to break down that team. Don't forget Lukaku missed about, how
lot of
many chances. Comes off the bench, big tank and whatnot. And yeah, shit player.
No, I still don't think we go through. To be honest.
Yeah.
Now, if we go through against City, yeah, I back us against.
Yeah, but that's
Liverpool.
I'm saying if we beat City versus and then
Maybe we
versus
go
Inter
to
in the
penalties
final.
and win 1-1.
We face Inter in the final. Lukaku winner.
Oh, you got the years
wouldn't be
mixed
able
up.
to
You got
play
the
now.
years mixed up. That's when we had Lukaku.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's when we had Lukaku.
Oh, when we had Lukaku. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no,
But
Real
instead you'll have
Madrid won that
Lukaku missing
season.
for
Yeah,
us.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Real Madrid won that season.
Wait, so what year would that have been
Yeah.
then?
It was because Real Madrid.
That would have been
Real Madrid
21-22.
won the thingy like that.
Who won the Champions League that year?
Madrid.
No, Real Madrid won the
Juventus.
Champions League that year, not City.
Luis
I got the
Alberto.
things
Yeah.
Oh, so
The
we
years
would have
mixed up.
faced Liverpool in the final.
Yeah, we would have.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
they beat us. Yeah, they beat us. Never mind. Liverpool in the final. Don't mess with that, man.
Yeah.
Keep some possession.
Oh yeah, us and Liverpool with finals.
Yeah, don't
I
mess
mean,
with that, man.
it wouldn't be Wembley, but still.
Bro, imagine losing to Liverpool in the Champions League final, man. Nah, I can't have that.
Oh God. You're knocked out. semis,
Imagine
bad
Hussam.
enough.
Imagine
Good.
Hussam after that.
Come on,
I mean, Hussam is in itself. Just no.
Yeah.
Pellegrini.
I'm good.
You retard.
Higuain was on loan to us when Sarri was here. I just remember that one goal versus Huddersfield that he scored outside the box. I don't know if you guys remember as well.
I remember
Yeah,
that
only
one.
tagged
Yeah.
against the bottom 5 in the league.
Is that the Higuain?
Yeah.
Is that all Higuain did?
Same with
That's-
Pato.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I
Scored
remember from
against
him.
the bottom 5. That's it.
Yeah,
Fulham away,
he scored one
Burnley at
banger
home,
against-
Huddersfield at home. You can count on Higuain.
We signed a fat finished Higuain.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he was still better than Morata.
He was better than Morata, really.
He was better. Yeah, he was better than Morata. Morata at Chelsea, useless.
Are you
Useless.
talking
His
about-
brother
are you
could
talking
not win
There
a
was that
50
one
50 to
season
save
where
his
Aspi
life.
was just spamming in crosses.
Yeah,
There
if
was
it
only
weren't
one
that
season where
Aspi
Aspi was
ball in
spamming
from the
crosses.
fucking
Yeah.
right centre back position, useless. Utterly useless.
Yeah.
Higuain was washed, but you know what? If I get him in front of goal, he's probably scoring. That's more than I could say of Morata.
If he gets the chances Morata got,
Yeah.
he scores that.
Oh no, he's probably too slow with the 1v1s, but
Guys, listen.
probably other
I mean,
ones.
listen.
I'm
If
talking about
Morata
in front of goal, like, he's just
didn't get
there.
that
Oh yeah,
injury,
yeah.
guys, if
Yeah,
Morata
that's
didn't
it.
get that injury,
Oh,
Yeah.
Other than Aspi spamming crosses, I think the only goal I remember Morata scored normally was against Arsenal when we beat them 3-2. And then I think Alonso scored the third goal. I'm not talking about the 3-2 where Tammy Abraham scored, the one where Marcus Alonso scored in the 80th minute. Time ago.
I'm still struggling to figure out.
Big up,
remember the goals
Joey.
that Falcao scored for us.
Say
Falcao
that
and
again?
Pato. Remember them?
Oh, Falcao and
Radamel
Pato, yeah.
Falcao and Alexandra Pato.
Alexandra
they
Pato.
score for us. Yeah.
Strasbourg, Steve, give us away. Strasbourg, give us
Can
away.
we sign some former good players?
Mbappe leaves for 10-15 minutes. He comes back.
big up, Joey.
Starts again.
2-0 Kylian Mbappe.
Big up,
Oh,
everyone.
man.
How we doing?
Big up, man.
Yeah, we're enjoying a decent match of football. Steve, on the other hand,
We're
it's a bit
talking
peak
about
for
old
him, but-
Chelsea. We're talking about prime Chelsea back in the day. That's what we're talking
Steve,
about.
Thatcher's just trying to. Yeah, Thatcher's just been trying to rattle Steve. all
Hey,
stream.
I think it was either 2017 or 18, one of those 2 years. I'm not too sure. I don't
Pato,
remember.
what do you have against Steve?
Zane.
Pato, what do you have against Steve?
No, I just don't know.
He's supporting Bayern today. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything against Steve. He
No,
just
it's
supports
something
Bayern today.
more to it, maybe. I don't know.
Today he's feeling Bayern. That's what it is.
Lewis.
Mia, son, Mia, man. Come on.
It's 2-0 PSG. Mbappe scored.
Yeah.
Of course.
What? What does that even mean?
You know,
Big
with
up.
Enrique taking off at half time and all that bullshit, it's like, oh, the team needs to get ready for when Mbappe's not here.
No, you know what was
Fuck
even
off,
funnier,
man.
right?
You
The guy
play
just literally
with your
He
team.
was
Hey,
playing like,
That's how you do it.
Mbappe versus Monaco was playing like dog shit. He deserved to get subbed off at halftime.
But you know what was even
He wasn't
funnier,
even
right? Is
trying.
he went
wasn't
straight
even
into
trying.
the stands. He went straight into the stands. He didn't even sit
No,
on the
no,
bench.
no,
He
no,
went into the
no,
stands.
no. It was even worse. He did not go straight to the
Immobile
stand.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the shower, no?
What
Oh, no?
bullshit, man.
I mean,
Immobile.
Immobile was not good today. Like he
No,
deserved to get subbed off, to be honest.
Yeah, how did he end up in the stands then, Steve?
Mbappe, no, he didn't go straight to the stands, bro. He walked
in the
around.
49th minute, he was walking around. I remember. I
waving
saw
at
the picture.
people like he's fucking President Clinton, bro. He was waving at people and fucking walking around like he was fucking bro. It was wild. He was like he was Mother Teresa, bro, on a world tour. Like
He's Prince Rainier of Monaco, maybe.
Yeah, like he's the mayor of Monaco. It's like, bro, he didn't just go straight to the stands. Like that was disrespectful. Bro, but every PSG
Big up
fan
Mbappe.
think that motherfucker's
toe.
guns.
Yeah.
And a lot of them do. So
Oh, 100%
yeah, he's
they
done.
would now.
He'll go to Real Madrid. They'll be fine. But people will foolishly say, "Oh, PSG will be finished." Well, they were fine before Mbappe was there. They had Cavani. They had Ibrahimovic. Let's not act like they didn't have good players. They had fucking Verratti, Thiago Motta.
I don't want to take my ocean, man. I want
But even the
Ocean Man
current
to
squad
come
now
first.
was Randall Colomawani and Gonzalo Ramos.
Gonzalo
Yeah.
Ramos. They'll sell one of them and bring in Osimhen. That's probably what will end up happening.
But they signed them both. This
Bro,
transfer window,
I
you
don't
know?
see how that happens. Everyone keeps
Exactly.
saying
They'll find a way,
They
Joe.
just-
I promise
I
you.
just
signed
don't
him this
see it
summer.
happening.
They'll find a way. They'll find a way.
I just don't. Here's the reason why I'm saying this, okay? They're going to have to take losses on both of them. And both of them are on 5-year contracts. Both of them.
Yeah.
You have to take a loss on both of them.
Plus,
Not
they're taking a
only
loss
that-
on Mbappe as well
Not
because
only that,
Mbappe's leaving on a free.
salaries on both of their contracts aren't going to be matched by anybody else.
No.
There's not a team in the league in the world that's going to match those salaries.
Unless they
So
want
why
them.
would those guys want to leave PSG? That's the real thing. How are they going to sell them is one thing. How are those guys going to leave PSG? If they don't want to leave on the contracts that they're on, they just got paid, bro. They're both on about around 300K a week. Like, it doesn't make sense. Everybody keeps on talking about it.
Man United would be stupid enough to do something like, oh, we'll take one of them.
And that's another thing, right? How have they actually been playing? How many goals has Ramos and Moani got?
It's happening, bro.
I can see Arsenal.
This Manchester United, this
I can
Manchester
see
United
Arsenal.
under Ratcliffe, I don't see it happening. Under
I can
Ratcliffe,
see Arsenal going for one of them. I can see Arsenal definitely going for one of them. They need
You
a
know,
strike.
Arsenal, I think Tony,
the
I think
one
it's
that
Tony for
Arsenal
them.
probably would go for is Kolomoani, but they have their eyes on Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Oh, they have
Gyökeres and Tony.
Yeah.
Nah, I heard they're
They're
moving away from Tony and they're moving closer, more towards.
So wait, where did Tony go
hypothetically, they would go for Tony more so than Ramos or Moani. So, yeah, they're
Where would
screwed.
Tony? Wait, where would Tony go then?
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Stay.
Yeah.
He could
What if
stay.
Tony
Absolutely.
wants to go? Yo, you know where actually he could go? You know where Tony might go? Villa.
United.
Newcastle.
I could see
United.
them going to Villa.
Oh, and then what?
They're gonna be in.
They don't have play. They don't have space for him, bro.
Yeah, they
Unless
do.
they're moving on from one of their strikers, they don't got space for him because they
They
really
sell
want that
Watkins
Ron
only.
guy.
Villa also
Well, they have
don't have
Watkins
the money. They also don't have
They're
the
probably
money.
going to be in champ.
But
They're
don't
gonna be
forget, if they're in the Champions
League
League
Villa,
next season,
listen,
I think
Steve,
they probably
Steve,
would
Villa
spend.
don't have the money.
Huh?
Villa don't have the money.
Yes, they do. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
they
They're
do.
How
the
much
third
would
richest
Tony?
owners.
They do.
How much would Tony cost?
About 80
85
million.
plus.
70?
Villa are not
Yeah.
going to spend 80 mil on Tony.
And Villa doesn't
I don't
need
know,
him.
man.
That's
Villa
the thing.
doesn't need
Villa
a striker.
doesn't
They've got
need him.
Watkins, who
Exactly.
brings
Tottenham
him
is
up.
a better
Yeah.
answer for that. That's a good place for him, Ryan. Tottenham is a good answer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Because they're going to be in champs and they can.
Tottenham is also a good answer for the Kolomoani or Goncalo Ramos as well.
Yeah.
So that's like the only place I could see it happening. But they would have to they'd get a cut rate deal from PSG for one of them. But they're gonna. I'm telling you, PSG's gonna have to take at least around a 30 million loss on one of those two players.
Oh, good save, Providel.
There we go. It's done. 3-0. 3-0.
Hey! Did he say good
Double
save
for Harry
Providel?
Kane.
And then
That's all I heard, but I'm like
Save
behind.
Providel,
So.
and I
Needed him and he
see.
stepped up.
Is
Yeah,
there a
okay.
fire drill? Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill?
Wait, Thatcher,
Hey,
you're a
Kane.
Dortmund fan. Why are you cheering on Bayern?
What do you mean?
Oh.
Tuchel,
Oh.
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 Well, you got a little bit of a Dortmund side to you.
Chelsea's won.
Yeah, I was supposed to dug out. Never mind. Offside.
Hey, Mr. Tuchel. Go on.
I mean, as a positive, one of your teams has won.
Tuchel. Big up Tuchel.
Oh,
Yeah,
bad.
but these motherfuckers
you're
are
cheering on
not going next round.
Cheering on Bayern because of Tuchel, not because of.
Wait,
Hey,
Danish
might get off.
Maldini's flipping out in the chat as well. I saw he got onto Lewis because you was talking. You didn't want. You was talking about what's it called, Tuchel.
Sorry.
And now he's saying, "Hold that,
What?
Steven." Sorry. Why Lewis?
Oh, yeah,
What's
you're
got
saying
to
that
do
for
with
me
it?
because I like sorry.
Yeah,
And I do
like
hope
sorry,
sorry is okay. I hope he's
Hey,
alright.
Prime.
Nah, sorry would be fine. It's just Steve, innit? Boys, Tuchel.
Yeah,
Big
get him
up,
a pack.
guys.
Get him a pack of cigarettes. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Someone
Yeah.
comment
Big up, Tony.
How are
Big
you,
up.
everyone? Good?
Hello.
Tony.
Steve-O, give us a wave. Steve-O, give us a wave.
Did someone call my name?
I was making it more entertaining.
Good.
The Dortmund fan being entertained by a Bayern win. Have some shame, Patrick.
Yeah.
Why you want to go that far, Prime?
Have some shame. Have some shame, Patrick. Have some shame.
Hey, Prime, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Since you asked me yesterday on Flawless's channel about strikers, now I'm going to ask you the same question. Who would you rather have if we don't get Tony? Not Tony. If we don't get Osimhen.
Ocean Man.
I've got question marks over all of them, really.
Could you even name Dominic Solanke as well?
I've got a question. I don't want Solanke. I've got question marks on Tony, Gyökeres and the rest. But I don't know. For me, like, if you get the right manager and then kind of like get the right manager and then you get the right profiles to fit his system.
Yeah, it's too tough to say what kind of striker we want until we know who the manager is.
Yeah.
I've seen at Chelsea too many top strikers fail because they didn't.
If Amrin comes in,
hold on.
I don't think too many strikers have failed at Chelsea because Olivier Giroud wasn't that bad for us.
I've seen too many top strikers fail at Chelsea because they didn't suit the system or they weren't the right fit. It's very important now that we get the right manager and then he can then pick the right striker. Because as much as I rate Osimhen, there's no point in spending that money on him if he just doesn't suit the manager.
Yeah, but
he's gonna flop.
Yeah, about the money.
Why do you have doubts about Tony then?
I don't rate him as highly as everyone else does. However, if Tony is who the manager wants, then I'm cool.
Fair enough.
Like my personal opinion doesn't. I know my personal opinion doesn't really matter in terms of.
Mo, we need Musiala and Osimhen, not all Osimhen.
Hey, everyone's opinion matters in this case because we have no idea.
Where do we think Osimhen's going to go? Chelsea or PSG? It's like
PSG.
Time will tell.
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be PSG. I've been saying it since the beginning, since they started this whole debauchery of PSG. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be PSG. I'm telling you.
If you know what Osimhen is like,
we'll see.
If you know what Osimhen's like,
I'm telling you, bro. I'm just like with Victor, the way that things are spoken about Victor. Prime's going to get into it more here in a second. But the way that is spoken about Victor, it's not necessarily that Champions League is going to be the end-all, be-all. Is he going to be the centerfold, the centerpiece of it all? Like, that's what's more important to him in the end. Is he going to be the centerpiece of it all?
Possibly.
Answers there for
Osimhen.
PSG he would be. He'd be the centerpiece.
He wouldn't. For Osimhen, for Osimhen, it's not just about like the money. Like going to PSG, it's great for money and stuff. Like footballers now have to be aware that like, PSG have been kind of a failing project for a while because their ultimate end goal is to win the Champions League. But what they do every couple of summers is they assemble the latest, hottest talent around and just form a Galactico team.
What a shame!
For Osimhen, he's going to be aware of that.
I mean,
I'll be right back.
Big up, Joey.
For him, this guy,
I heard they also changed their project as well.
Prime.
I want a legacy.
If PSG want to strike it, let's go for Harry Kane.
Let me land. Hold on, let me finish.
Nearly from Sane.
Osimhen wants a legacy. He wants a legacy. He wants to be part of like the African greats, and like part of the reason he wants to come to Chelsea. His idols, his African idols, Drogba, Mikel, have played at this football club. He also supports this football club, which helps. I think a stumbling block for us, however, could be not getting Europe. But if he can think long term, if he can think long term, and we're able to sell this project to him, then I see no reason why. Yeah,
it is with Osimhen. I don't think all these legends are gonna come out and talk so much about Osimhen wanting to come to Chelsea for it to not happen. You know, Essien's going out of his mind. Drogba saying the exact same thing. I think these legends and the legends of our club as well. For them to be saying all of this, I just don't feel like he's not going to come. I think he's going to have to come up with all of that. You get me?
Now, I know people have a problem with the price tag. Do I think he's worth over 100 mil? Hell no.
No.
However, I don't think.
No.
I think the vast majority of players in world football are not worth over 100 mil.
But it
Enzo,
just depends
Caicedo,
how
who
much
Chelsea fans love,
Napoli
they're not
release
worth
him
it
for.
either. But you listen, if you need a player and you really need a player, that you pay the amount that's asked.
Exactly. Gyökeres is going for 100 mil. Tony, more or less, is probably going to go for 80, 85 mil. It's just the market right now. If you want a good player,
And my thing is, for me, is if you're going to spend a lot on a player, then get the right fit. That's why I'm not so bogged down on Osimhen. I'm more worried about the right manager. You get the right manager,
guys.
then you get.
With
If
Osimhen,
the manager
I'm
doesn't want
worried he's
Osimhen,
not
then
gonna.
like, I'll be cool.
With Osimhen, though, it might be not the same level as he was prior to his injury. I'm just worried. Like, I've seen how good this guy is, but is he going to maintain the same level after he recovered from his injury? Because with these players, once they get injured, some of them don't maintain the same high level. So that's my worry with Osimhen. Plus, what's going to lure him into Chelsea? Why Chelsea? Chelsea's not going to be playing Champions League next year. So unless it's just pure love to Chelsea Football Club, then I understand. But I hope we win the FA Cup.
Playing Champions League football for a season or two is not like necessarily just the be all and end all. Like, there's a bigger goal towards it.
Oh, but Prime, you said earlier that PSG is a failing project. What does that make you guys the past 2 seasons?
Well,
PSG.
I was hoping no one would say that.
Well, PSG's aim has been to win the Champions League, no?
Okay, what's your aim?
Get nowhere because this fucking manager.
But hopefully to get back into the Champions League is a first step.
No, hopefully to get back even into Europe.
Baby steps.
Just being honest here.
Yeah,
Steve.
No, but Steve, I think like you are being disingenuous. They have their goal has been to win the Champions League. They haven't done that.
Okay, and what's your goal?
Well, to assemble a team that's capable of challenging on all fronts for the next 5 years.
Our goal is to assemble. I've just answered you.
Say it. What is it?
Our goal is to assemble these young players and build something for the future. But again, he wants to come to Chelsea.
Have you done that?
Build something for the future. We're trying to.
I mean, Arsenal for 4 years.
Exactly.
we get players.
You can say that, but he wants to come to Chelsea.
And then, what's your ultimate goal as a Chelsea fan?
We've seen. Whatever. Like you're trying to derail what I'm saying. Like, regardless, he wants to come to Chelsea. Like, whether you guys may think this, whether like it might be the right idea or the wrong idea, he wants to come. We
don't know that though.
It's up to him.
We don't.
No, but we
don't. 1 second, before you guys carry on, big up Pedro. He just joined. Pedro just came on.
What I've known about and what we've been seeing, he does.
Yeah,
and we'll see. There might be again. I think there's going to be more to it. I don't think it's just as straightforward. But I'm trying to speak on it. I don't think it's just as straightforward as that. I think if Real Madrid were to come in, I'd see no reason why he wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah,
there are better teams. Like, but saying that Real Madrid or Chelsea, or sorry, PSG or Chelsea, like, we speak about how much PSG are in a mess. So
that wasn't me.
That was
Mbappe going. How attractive is that? I don't know.
What if Liverpool won?
Liverpool are not spending that. Liverpool are not spending that money.
Yeah, they got Younes.
Younes. They're not going for.
Liverpool are not spending that money. You look at Man United, this new structure, quote unquote, they apparently have. They're not going to spend that money either. Barcelona don't have money. Well, they'll find some way to scam it, but they're not going to get Osimhen.
Yeah.
For me, I think the only threat would be Real Madrid.
Yeah,
they want Mbappe. So
they're
already getting Mbappe anyway.
I throw PSG on the list. If you don't, that's fine. That's just me.
I don't.
But if PSG want a proper striker, then just get Harry Kane.
What?
No, Bayern are not selling
They're not getting.
Why do you want to get Harry Kane?
I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, according to reports, they're linked with Rashford for some reason. I don't know what to read into that.
That's bullshit. They're not going for Rashford.
They want Rashford as an Mbappe. PSG have been linked with Rashford like on and off for a few years now. To be fair.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna happen. Why would Rashford want to go?
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
I mean, as much as we can say it's bullshit,
There's no way they're interested in Rashford.
As much as we can say it's bullshit, as much as we can say it's bullshit, PSG spends stupid money.
I don't
stupid
believe
players.
I don't believe it.
I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying it's real, but we know PSG spends stupid money on stupid players. They brought in dembele, not sometimes, a lot of the time.
No, dembele was worth the price they paid for him.
Yeah, dembele was. They paid overpaid
Dembele is
for
absolutely
Muani though.
Yes.
Not really.
Yeah,
I think they overpaid for Kolo Muani because it was the last couple
they
days of the window.
Muani,
They really want to get him, so they had to pay the big, price.
They brought in Dembele, Barcola,
Barcola's
Muani,
worth every
Ramos. No, they brought in a lot of forwards.
Kang in Lee as well. Don't forget Kang in Lee. That
they brought in a lot of forwards with no real plan as well. So
he's really good.
Yeah.
But it also fits into their new
Again,
project.
I think the only club like he would, in terms of like what's available right now, that he would have rejected for would be Real Madrid.
And I think and Mbappe's probably going Real Madrid, so that's
which games are tomorrow again? Which game?
Real Madrid and Leipzig, and I forgot
Leipzig, yeah.
And City is City the other one, yeah.
City Copenhagen.
Yeah, City Copenhagen.
Yeah, what about Ugarte? I think he's fucked up there. I can't lie. He played one.
He's done all right.
He's played one stupid games, and I haven't heard of him ever since.
He's done all right. He plays for them on and off. They've got good squad depth, to be honest. PSG.
What,
people underrate them. People underrate them. They'll go farther than.
I think that backs up with Mustafa that they spend a lot of stupid money on players.
Yeah, exactly. That just proves Brian's point.
Danny said. Someone said, not Arsenal Prime. I don't think the way Arteta wants his strikers to play, Osimhen, I don't think suits that. I think they should go for Tony. I think they should go for Tony. I think that would be smart. I think Tony would be a smart move for them.
Or Jonathan David.
Just in terms of play style.
Jonathan David's a good fit as well at Arsenal.
Yeah, but we know Arteta's talent ID is not smart enough to see David.
No.
You know what it is? I think they don't have a proper number 9 striker, to be there. Their strikers are more of a false 9. Get back into the midfield and play and all of that.
But bro, that's how Arteta wants to play.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
it doesn't work for them sometimes.
Your point. He's more of a false 9 player that that links up with the midfield and all of that shit. So I'm just proving your point that Osimhen wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Fucking Romagnoli, man.
Run into channels
and plus, Arsenal are not dropping over 100 mil twice, or in back-to-back with.
You never know. You never know.
They're not, particularly if they get into a bidding war. Particularly if it's a bidding war, they're not going to do it.
They'll be lucky if they could raise 80 million sales, let alone be able to spend 100 mil.
Like they got Rice, which is great, but again, that wasn't a bidding war.
No. It wasn't a bidding war because Man City were not paying over the amount.
And City don't get dragged into bidding wars.
No, they don't.
They don't. You're right.
But what do you think, Arsenal? You think Arsenal spending 100 on Gyökeres? Because I don't see that happening.
Close to 100.
I mean, they could, but I just don't really see that happening. You think Arsenal going to spend
Arsenal will get Tony.
Spending 100 million.
Arsenal will get Tony.
It'll be probably like 80 plus in add-ons.
Exactly, 80 plus that you just said. That's Tony money. Go buy Tony.
Yeah.
And plus, if Arsenal were smart, they would go to Brentford and offer Brentford.
Oh, what if Donnarumma? Oh,
they'd offer
them Nketiah.
Or whoever. Offer them some players.
Smith Rowe or something. Yeah, some kind of young prospect.
Smith Rowe or Nketiah. Last summer, they would have offered Brentford 50 mil plus Balogun for Tony.
Oh, true.
Balogun was talent for them. I don't know how he's doing at Monaco. Steve could probably answer that question. What are you saying about Balogun?
So.
Yeah.
On and off. Bro, he's missed 4 penalty kicks this year, though. Someone needs to get that motherfucker off penalty kicks, bro. It's getting embarrassing. He missed in the Coupe de France. He missed 2 penalties in one game when they played Nice in the Côte d'Azur.
I remember watching that. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, so Steve, what you're telling me is if a striker is bad at penalties, he shouldn't be forced to take penalties. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Wait, no, I hear it. I agree with you, but certain people will mock strikers for not taking.
Yeah, there was that debate going on in the group chat a few weeks ago. Chat.
Yeah, but it says Gyökeres got 80 million release clause. I don't think they would go for Gyökeres though. He's probably had two, three good seasons.
Someone's gone for Gyökeres. Somebody.
But I think if
someone
we don't
will.
get Osimhen and we get Amorim, I think he's bringing Gyökeres with him because that's been his main man for sport in this season.
And bro, you know what? If that were to happen, I'd be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Because he knows how to use the player.
By the way,
and the player has been banging, scoring goals with him.
He'd mount the attack around him. Yeah.
What I don't want us to do is get a manager and then we spend 100 million on Osimhen when it might not be the manager's choice. You know?
Yeah.
Mm.
You don't want to
Hey, big up Cam.
You don't want to overspend, do you, with the new manager? Yeah. Gotta be careful with the spending.
Fatter, how are Dortmund doing?
Dortmund is in the third in the
mediocre as fuck. That's the answer.
No, they got what? They got fucking what? PSV?
They're mediocre. They're mediocre.
No, Fatter. I don't know if they have PSV. You tell me.
What the fuck? Cam, I didn't talk shit about. I want you fucking guys to beat Porto. I'm a Benfica fan, for fuck's sake. What are you talking about, Cam?
Yeah, Dortmund's in fourth.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of me. I led Porto and all that.
I want Terreni.
Yeah, I want Porto to win, man.
Against them.
Cam, ignore the hate, man.
Arsenal to win.
Yeah, man. I want them.
Arsenal will be Porto.
Wins at Porto aren't for everybody, bro. Hold that. Hold that.
Who's the guy? Let's see if you guys know. Who's the guy on the left, the far left?
Oh,
in the first picture. Who's the guy on the far left?
Tino Andrew.
Yeah,
I have no idea what you talking about.
Lewis, bring up that academy pick again.
Cam, I have no idea what you're talking about. Send what goal?
Bring up that academy pick. Have you guys noticed all these academy bastards are gone?
Except for Reece.
What do you mean all?
Hey, listen, you think Reece still counts?
No, I'm not taking that. I'm sorry, we're not taking that.
You think Reece still counts? Come on, man.
Yes, he's still here.
Listen, tell Reece to touch grass without getting injured, man.
I mean, he's out on grass.
Bro,
I'll be honest.
Disgrace, man.
Ironically, he's doing.
I'm a disgrace.
Yeah, Prime. To be fair, Prime, you've been sucking to Arsenal.
Boo me all you want.
For a while now, Prime. We all know why.
We all know why. What?
We all know why you've been sucking.
Tell Arsenal to beat Porto in Porto.
No, I don't know. What did you say, Fato? Repeat that.
You've been sucking to Arsenal for a while now. I don't know why.
My response to that is exactly. Tell Arsenal.
Tell Reece to complete 5 games in a row. Exactly. Exactly, man. Tell Reece to complete a 90-minute.
Oh wait, are you with him or you?
Yeah,
with us?
Warrior will redirect.
Can we get another boo for Prime, please? Another boo.
Another boo for Prime.
Another boo for Prime.
Yeah, another boo for Prime. The boo for Prime. There we go.
Yeah, the answer to that question is
you know what? You boo me, but yeah, I'm the one who's always right about when he gets injured. I was right about his injury status, but I'm the bad guy. That's cool, man. It's fine.
No, you're a Chelsea fan. You should have a little bit of shamelessness with you.
You know what? It's my fault he gets injured, man. My fault.
Can you man ever come up with new material? Can you man ever come up with a UCL?
Right. Oh my god.
Can you man ever come up with a new chant that's not copying us?
Lewis, don't act like you didn't see that comment. Reece is bigger now than in that Champions League trophy.
You're not right, bro. Is he?
Facts.
I don't know, man.
His face looks skinny now. He's gonna be skinnier now.
Bro,
he's gonna be.
His face looks way less fat.
He was on a juice cleanse.
Yeah, all that.
He was on a juice cleanse.
Bro, Prime, his face looks way fatter now too.
Yeah. Wait, did he not lose
it's
weight?
Not, hey,
after the surgery, and that, I think he's lost weight.
What the gastric bypass?
Hey, Prime, you're a wild out apparently.
Wallad.
I'm a Wallad. Okay.
I'm you Wallad.
Call me a Wallad all you want. Tell Reece James to last 90 minutes on the pitch. That's fine.
If Reece James lasts 90 minutes, what happens then?
Tell him to play 10 games in a row.
Oh wow! So it's gonna be
Yeah,
like
play 10 games in a row, and in the third
tell him to play. Tell him to play it.
Hey, as soon as you get one, I'm gonna demand 2. So
Getting egal.
That's it.
You know, in primary school when you get bullied by that little bully and you're all like year 2, and then I'll go rub on you.
It's literally everybody's worst nightmare having egal with the UCL.
No, man. Oh, anyway,
come on, Derek. Champions of Europe, we've won it 2 times.
Anyway, big up Cam. Big up Cam.
Hey, they still have to win the Super Cup and then the Club World Cup as well after that.
Yeah.
So.
I know London teams.
A-list is at 11, bro.
Feeling Brazilian, because one of Flamengo or the other team's probably gonna.
No
get to the
London
final
team
of that.
ever's gonna win the Champions League. I don't see Arsenal winning it.
Well, they could.
But, I don't think they will.
Porto next week.
I hope they make it to the final and lose. Like I've been saying, I want them to go all the way to Wembley and cry.
I want to see him in the final and lose. Yeah,
I agree.
I agree 100%.
You
guys just don't have a set. You guys just don't have a set of balls.
That's it, you know. I'm here to see them go to Wembley because that will be where they peak. That will be their Tottenham at Madrid moment.
Bro,
2019.
Y'all don't have a set of balls. Y'all don't want to take a fucking gamble. Me and Lewis would. That's the difference.
We will be there, bro.
Me and Lewis and all you motherfuckers.
Man said we. I mean you.
Yeah, man. You think that Gabriel Jesus stinkfest at Wembley, man? We will be there, bro.
Wait, Lewis, why do you want Arsenal to get to the final?
To lose, ultimate tears.
And lose.
Yeah, and then imagine if they win instead of losing.
Ultimate sadness.
Bro.
Lewis,
Real Madrid.
if they get to the final,
Cam, and this is why I want you to get there. You man will start getting confident.
Exactly.
This is why I want you to make it all the way there. Start dreaming of it, and then when you lose it and the tears start flowing.
Lewis, if they get to the
regardless
final,
of what happens this season, I'll have a happy ending.
Lewis, if they get to the final, they have a chance of winning.
No shit.
But they won't.
But how do you
right
know
now they have a chance of winning, so what are we doing?
How do you know that?
What?
How do you know they won't win?
Because they won't.
I'm talking.
How do you know they will win?
I'm not saying that they will, but like, do you want to risk that chance?
Bro, if they play Real Madrid, they ain't winning that final. I don't give a
Why
fuck.
do you keep saying? Why do you keep saying Real Madrid? They're not the only. They're not the only team in this competition. I don't know what Nigeria has to do with this either, Steve.
I'm saying you can play the game. If Real Madrid and Arsenal, if that's the UCL final, I don't give a fuck if it's at Wembley. I don't give a fuck if it's in your backyard. I don't care if it's in Nigeria.
You should see, my friend.
Why do you keep saying Real Madrid?
Because Real Madrid would beat Arsenal in a final of the UCL.
But it's not
100%.
Okay, so if they beat anyone else, they win. And is that your logic?
No. Inter Milan would beat them.
What happens if Bayern reach the final, yeah?
Nah, Bayern, this Bayern are shit.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine if Bayern beat Arsenal in a final.
Why are you all?
Yeah, but they could do a Chelsea 2021, don't you think?
Ryan, you're taking this seriously, man.
Look, has a valid point though. He does. Whoever reaches the final to play them in the final,
they have a chance of winning.
They could also just chuck it.
They have a chance of winning, but do
I don't want them to get into the final. And you saying that? Oh, if they play Real Madrid.
Wait, how did you feel? Wait, Prime.
Steve, don't interrupt me. Let me finish. You keep saying Real Madrid. Real Madrid is not the only team in this competition.
Yeah, you're Inter Milan.
But like they could beat Inter Milan. They could even beat Real Madrid. It's a one. I don't want them to get into the final.
Why?
They're going to lose in the semis. I don't want them to get into the final.
Why would you want them in the semis?
Because it's better than them losing. I don't want them getting to the final.
Ideally, they can get knocked out anywhere. I don't mind.
I don't want them to get to the final.
My ideal scenario is I want them to make the final and bottle it there.
Hold on. And also, by the way, Lewis, you know how shameless Arsenal fans are. If they lose in the final, they're not going to. That's not going to stop them. They'll still be shameless. So
I don't think you understand. They're going to be in tiers. It's going to be Baku 2.0.
They won't. Lewis, no. Lewis, they won't be. They'll still be shameless. These guys, hold on, Steve. These guys.
How can they be shameless when they would have gassed up a final win for a month to lose?
Guys, if Arsenal make the final, they have a good chance of winning it.
Lewis.
Sure.
Arsenal were top of the league for what was it, 93% of the season.
No, gonna win it.
They claimed there wasn't a bottle job. These guys are shameless. If they get to the final and lose, they won't be embarrassed. Arsenal fans will not feel embarrassed. They will not feel embarrassed. They've got no shame.
I'll say there's a section that might. No, because we have to get there. There is a part where he's correct. There will be a section, but there'll also be a section that will be fucking heartbroken.
They'll be proud of Arteta and the progress.
Lewis, you think Igal will
stage
feel
569?
You think Igal will feel shame if they lose in the final?
Who cares about it?
Yes. How do you think he would?
Scored?
The people,
he would be this close to having a UCL to flex, and then would be taken from him. Of course, he'd be heartbroken, and then afterwards he'd have to deal with fucking me and Hamza on A-listers.
No, the people that you guys want to go at to laugh at, these guys feel no shame. People like Igal, Gunnar King, AFTV lot, they have no shame. They'd be heartbroken.
Bigger fish to fry.
No, they won't. No, they won't. They have no shame.
I think you're mentioning the wrong people. If you're saying someone like Daoud or something, cool.
Exactly.
Then I agree with you.
You guys, listen.
Even Igal, no, I think he'd be heartbroken. He'd start crying on stream, bro.
You guys are thinking of this awful banter. You're not thinking logically. I'd rather they lose in the semi-finals than get to the final.
I'd rather them lose in the final. I think it'll be even worse.
Last minute.
I think you're overestimating the section of Arsenal fans that would be that shameless. I'm not saying they wouldn't exist.
Lewis, I don't want them to have a chance.
Oh, it's full time.
The final, you have the chance.
Prime. I got a question. How did you feel when Spurs made it?
I didn't give Spurs a chance of winning at all.
Why?
I've never given them a chance because under Poch, when they were competing with us for titles, I never took them seriously.
Why?
So I didn't think they would win.
Why?
Because I never took them seriously for winning anything.
No. But why? I know you don't take them seriously.
I didn't view them as a threat. I didn't take them seriously.
Okay. What do you mean why? What do you mean why?
Yeah,
because I didn't. Steve, hold on, Steve.
You're taking Arsenal seriously, but they haven't won. They've won an FA Cup under Arsenal.
Steve, you keep repeating why. I don't take because Spurs they're not winning anything. I didn't take them seriously.
Arsenal aren't winning anything.
But I don't want them to get to the final.
Conte got a red card.
I don't get what the difference between Arsenal and Spurs is.
No, but Steve. My point is, I don't want them to. I'm not saying they will win the final. I just don't want them to get to that final.
But with Spurs, it's different for some reason.
But you're assuming that I wanted Spurs to get to the final.
No. I did not say that at all.
Is it the same? But you know why Spurs got to the final?
No. I asked you how you felt about Spurs.
And I answered your question. No, Steve, you're not really listening. You're just speaking for the sake of speaking. It's not the same thing. I didn't want Spurs to get to the final. They got to the final. I didn't think they would win. They didn't win. Arsenal, I don't think they would win that final if they got to the Champions League final this season. Okay. However, I don't want them to get there. I'd rather they lose in a semi-final.
You don't care if Spurs get to the final, basically.
What do you mean?
It doesn't bother you.
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't bother you.
What doesn't bother me?
Because you don't think they're going to do anything.
Okay. What? You know what? Let's move on. You're not really.
I'm just mad.
He's lost it.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, Steve. It's fine.
No, I am 100%.
You're not listening.
You are.
Yes, I am.
Up the Charles, up the mighty Blues.
Listen, I would rather Spurs win the Champions League than Arsenal.
Way to keep it on topic, Mustafa.
Yeah.
I mean, why does either of them have to be a scenario?
Guys,
why can't they just both not win it?
The scenario is,
they won't.
If Arsenal reach the final, they have a chance of winning it. There's a big chance they might win the final if they do.
No, they're not. Stop capping, man.
It's
They're
scary.
not.
It scares us, Chelsea fans.
If you're in the final, you have a chance
to
of
win the
winning.
Champions
The
League.
only thing that I was scared is God above me.
How many teams? How many teams right now in
Arsenal in Europe, bro, all
teams in Europe
fucking
right
scary.
Guys, how many teams in Europe right now in the final could beat Arsenal? How many?
I don't want them to get. No, but Lewis, you don't get it. That the conversation shouldn't be them in the final anyway. Let them lose in the semis and be done with it. Don't give them.
I hear it. I don't mind, but for me, the most ideal scenario with the most tiers is still the final. I've just accepted that we disagree on that. That's fine.
Apart from Real Madrid, who's better than Arsenal right now in Europe? Apart from Real Madrid, who's better than Arsenal?
Man City.
Man City.
Man City.
Man City up, Chelsea.
Do you have to be the best team? Do you have to be
Who
the best
else?
team in Europe to win the Champions
Inter
League?
Milan. I could back Inter Milan against them.
You
Player
have
by
to be the
player, you
best
might
team.
say that.
Because it's scary to have. It is.
Porto.
It scares
Let's
me.
not forget
It scares
Porto.
me.
Do you
Yep.
do you have to be the best team in Europe to win the Champions League?
Hey, Atletico could give them a game.
Lewis,
Yeah.
do you have to be the best team in Europe to win the Champions League?
No.
No, you don't.
Not
No.
necessarily.
Okay, so if you don't have to be the best team in Europe to win the Champions League, so who cares if Real Madrid or
That
Inter
was
are better than
shameless. I
Arsenal?
like that.
If it's a
Not
one-off
yourself.
game in the
We had
final,
the best defense in UCL
have-
history. They can't chat to us.
hold on. So if you don't have to be the best team to win it, then in a one-off game in the final, Arsenal could beat Real Madrid or Inter. That's my whole point. I don't want them to get to the final
Not a chance.
because they have a chance
And
of winning.
I hear that, but you're not hearing us when I say I'm talking about a scenario. And my scenario, my ideal scenario is them going to the final and losing.
Well, that's
I'm not talking about
scary
probability.
scenario, Lewis. It's a scary
Lewis,
scenario. It's a scary.
Well, you guys can be frightened, but that's my ideal scenario.
I'm not even bro. My ideal scenario is losing in the semis.
My
sorry,
scenario,
like,
they will get knocked out by Porto.
Cam, you confuse the fuck out of me. You don't rate Arsenal at all, but then you're saying we would beat Inter. I'm sorry, and I know they're flying. Cam,
you let them beat Porto first. And then
Big
we'll
up,
carry on
Cam,
this
but you
conversation.
They beat Porto 5, man. They couldn't even pass Porto Lisbon.
I said we would beat Inter, so you wouldn't.
Hold on, Steve.
We're definitely losing at San Siro.
Hold on, Steve. Right, that chance.
Exactly, Derek. That's it. That's my ideal scenario.
Exactly.
No, Steve. That what you just said there about Arsenal will beat Inter. But fine, cool. I agree. But that chance of it happening in a final, I do not want it to play out. I don't want.
I want to see you stressed. I want to see.
Fair
you
enough.
stressed.
Fair enough.
Like, no, don't have them get to. No.
I want to see you stressed out. So that's why I would want to see it.
We've seen teams not be the best in Europe win the Champions League. That's how we won our fourth one.
But we've seen Chelsea win the Champions League as all odds, so.
Exactly, and it's like I don't want to give Arsenal
in the world.
I don't want to give Arsenal the percentage of doing it.
And I want to see Arsenal do it because I want to see you suffer, Prime. You know what I'm saying? Big up.
Nah.
No, it's not really. It's not. Well, it wouldn't be me suffering. To be fair, I just wouldn't care. But still, I don't want to happen.
Oh man, Derek, imagine Bukayo Saka penalty to take him 1-0 up and he fumbles it. Imagine, man. You guys don't understand the generational slander that's on stage if they bottle it in a final, man. This is what I'm talking about, ideal scenarios. You're talking about a generational night on YouTube, on Twitter, on all social media.
I see the comments in the chat.
If it's a Havertz penalty miss too.
No, just the standard Havertz 2 big chances missed. I'll just take that and keep it going.
I see the chat. I get what Lewis is saying. However, I would rather it be in the semi than them be in the final and have the potential of winning. That's my point.
Fair enough. I understand. I understand that too. I understand. But yeah, we're going to wrap up anyway because I have an hour to go gym before we're going to redirect over to Flawless. Everyone head over to Doing the Most. Sub to Steve if you haven't done so already. We will be back tomorrow for something. We'll figure it out. But big up everybody. Like, subscribe, and as always, up the shells.